the water in the freezer. Okay. Volume up and everything.
Yeah.
Make sure the volume up on that too.
It is.
It's up.
Yeah. Okay.
We gonna do it.
Just keep messing up.
Okay, that's done.
Oh, we'll check some. We'll check.
Yeah, that's all. Put that checkbox in the right place.
Let me see.
Okay, now, yeah. I want you to read it twice. This one and this one. About this one. Okay, Shabbat I can't pronounce your name. Defending this with music in the NBA contract, Yah's calling for holiness and separation. This system are rooted in wickedness, idolatry, and a sin which the Torah commands us to avoid completely. Okay. Don't be. I don't understand what you're saying. Don't be no hand with. Okay. All right. As long as I'm keeping them laws and statutes and commandments, I can't never be halfway. Well, give me a scripture where I can't listen to Marvin Gaye. Give me the scripture. Shabbat Shalom, Ron Tour. I need scripture. You got to tell me, show me in the book why I can't listen to music. Okay, go to Isaiah 52:11. Read that. Isaiah 52:11.
Isaiah chapter 52, verse 11. Depart ye, go ye out from thence, touch no unclean thing, go ye out of the midst of her, be ye clean, that bear the vessels of Yahweh.
Okay, ain't got nothing to do with no music. Now read Proverbs 13:20.
Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed.
There you go. Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with no music, whoever you is. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to find fault in me, but you got to know what you're talking about when you're trying to find fault in me. You got to have the facts and the truth, not your own opinion. Yeah. I don't mind getting barbecued, but you got to barbecue me by the book. I accept the barbecue and the roaster from the book, but not from somebody's opinion. I guess I should just close my ears when I leave the house then. Okay, these are the principles. He don't have to say, don't listen to Tupac wisdom. Well, listen, everybody's saying something wicked out their mouth. Whether you're singing or whatever, everybody's saying something wicked out their mouth. When you go to work, all your relatives, everybody talking, singing and talking, listening to something wicked. You can't duck it. You got to remember where you at. You in the United States, you ain't going to be able to duck none of this. And where you go, it's going to be around the corner, down the street, in the school, at your job, in the Walmart, everywhere. What is the whole duty of man? Tell me what the whole duty of man is. You talking about a misdemeanor? I'm talking about a felony right now. So what's the whole duty of man? This Twawi Zahaza, I can't spell your name. Pronounce your name. I want you to give me the definition of the whole duty of a man. And I'm gonna keep on listening to Tupac because I like what he be saying. He be telling the truth. No, I know. No, I want this person to tell me. Yeah, I understand, Jed. I know. Yeah, you're right. But I want them to tell me. It don't say fear y'all, keep his commandments and don't listen to music. He ain't never told us not to listen to music. That's just your own opinion. See, everybody got their own opinion like an ass, so everybody got one of them. So I got facts and truth on this station. I ain't gonna use my opinion. Now I'm talking about a virtuous woman today. Don't throw me on my square today. And first of all, I want to know if this is a man or a woman talking. This Tawi Yaza. Tawi Yaza. Is you a man or a woman? Answer that first. There you go, Ron. To a thanks. Show will. Every time you cut that TV on, it's way worse than the music. You right, brother. But I'm asking the top. No, I asked you, was you a man or a woman? Is this Tawi Yaza? Is you a man or a woman? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. All right, brother. Okay. Longest.
Just thank y'all. She got beautiful eyes, a lioness from a powerful tribe, chosen seed of the Most High. Her daddy was a lion king. She was born in a foreign land, USA in the projects, on the East Coast, down south, the palm tree state. Carolina, where they traded the state. She paid rent, Section 8, clean rooms in the Super 8. Poetic kid, right? Known to speak lines at open mics. She steps up and bless the mic. Put my shades on, cause it's so bright when she recites. The wisdom that she recites. So the white type, make a mind when the time is right. I want her for life. She's a princess. Keep her body covered, beautiful with the fringes on. Plus the quarter blue. Keep her hair nice and natural. She used to have a Revlon, but she regained knowledge. Smile of a half home, Malachi, the chosen groom, sent her pants a gift, young prince from Yehudaland. The blessed seed of Abraham, living under a curse, keep my photo inside her purse. I think about you too, boo. When I'm out on tour, collecting revenue from this block to that block, plus the internet. Some fancy ladies are called. We might set sail and travel far under the stars. She's a princess. Destiny so real, we just let it be. We were chosen by the highest being. Study our history. Who we are in the mystery. We rest on the Sabbath day. Shabbat Shalom, here when we forget. Lest we got bread to break. Our heritage shine forever. Most High say we live forever. Yahweh praise His name forever. This is love. This is love. This is love. She's a princess.
Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm Yahudah ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yah. And I want to give all honor, glory, worship, and praise to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now, today's topic, I'm going to talk about who can find a virtuous woman. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. And I'm going to prove beyond the shadow of doubt it is. Shabbat Shalom, Flores. Shabbat Shalom, Ron Tor. Shabbat Shalom, Tonio. Praise the mighty Yah, brother and sister. But yeah, I'm gonna go on. First of all, when I get through teaching, I'm gonna get with this guy. This Tawi Aziz, whatever, I can't pronounce his name, but yeah, we're gonna talk once I get through talk. But everybody pay close attention. And I don't need no interruptions. Hold your own opinion and your facts until after I get through teaching. Shabbat Shalom, Lena's author. Yeah. Gonna be a good one today. Yeah. Some things I'm gonna show y'all that you ain't never heard or seen before, probably in this book, Yeah, but I'm trying to wait till a few more people get on here. They said it was gonna be on here, so I'm gonna wait about 2 or 3 more minutes and then I'm gonna get started. Our people slow as molasses in the wintertime. Now, if I was giving away $100 bills to be the first 50 on here, everybody would be on here first. If I was passing out $100 to be here at 12 before 12:01, it'd be 50 people listening by now. But I shouldn't have to pay you for this knowledge. Well, yeah, not Lena's but Mark Anthony and Yah's son. Who else be on here? Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, Wolfie. Well, yeah, Tommy. Where them takers at? No, a fool hate knowledge, cause we ain't never no fools on here, cause we love y'all and keep all this. Oh, they exist. I got one. So yeah, they exist. Shabbat Shalom, Miss Rod One Love. Oh, they exist. I done had 3 virtuous women in my lifetime. 3 of them. So I know they exist. They just hard to find. That's when they ask the question, who can find a virtuous woman? Meaning it's asking the question. Yes, they exist. Yes, they are here. And you can find them. I believe on here, these women that's on here like Flores and Miss Rod One Love, I believe they virtuous women. That's my opinion, though. I really believe they're a virtuous woman. Anytime you love Yah and keep all this commandment, you automatically a virtuous woman. But let me go and get started because I see they ain't gonna be on here today. Find that okay, let's look up the word virtuous. Virtuous. This way in the back somewhere. Let me give y'all the definition of a virtuous woman first.
Virtuous, having virtue, good, moral, chaste.
Hold it. First of all, you good, you got morals, and you got chaste. Read. All the blue, both of them.
Oh. Virtue, goodness, right action and thinking.
Good, right action and thinking.
Morality, a particular moral quality thought of as good. Chastity or purity, especially in a woman. A good quality or qualities.
That's right. That's what it means. Now, read it out that book. I hate it more. I must have moved.
Virtue, moral excellence and righteousness, goodness, any particular example or kind of moral chastity, especially of a girl or woman.
Especially of a girl and a woman. Read.
A particularly efficacious, good, or beneficial quality. Virtuous, having or showing virtue, morally good, righteous, chaste, pure.
Now read what moral is. Now here go the definition of moral. It says a moral woman.
Moral, having to do with right and wrong in conduct.
Having to do with right and wrong in conduct.
Teaching or showing ideas of right and wrong.
Teaching, knowing the difference between right and wrong. This is a virtuous woman, y'all.
A lesson about what is right and wrong.
A lesson about what's right and wrong. We're going to find out today what's right and what's wrong with this woman if she's not a virtuous woman.
Taught by a story or event. Moral has to do with common standards of what is good or right in the way one lives.
A woman with morals know the difference between right and wrong. So we're going to learn today. I'm going to show y'all today is like 10 women in the Bible that was virtuous. And let me ask the question. Was Eve virtuous? Give me an answer right quick because I'm finna go and start. Was Eve virtuous? That's a yes or no question. Can anybody tell me, was Eve, the first woman in the Bible, the mother of all living, was she virtuous or not? I just need somebody to give me an answer because we're finna read something right quick. Was Eve in the old? Right. Petty note, that's right. You absolutely right. Now, let me prove to y'all that she was not virtuous. Now, that's the answer that I was looking for right there. Let me show y'all the first woman on earth, which is Eve, was not perfect. I want to go to Genesis chapter 3. Genesis chapter 3. Now, this is part of the subject, but I ain't really got started. But I'm just want to prove something to y'all that Eve was not virtuous. Start at 3 and 1.
Genesis chapter 3, verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which Yahweh Elohim had made. And he said unto the woman,
Hold it. Let's back up first. Let me show you where the woman come from first. Go to 2 and 18. Genesis 2 and 18.
Genesis chapter 2, verse 18. And Yahweh Elohim said, it is not good that man should be alone.
It ain't good for a man to be by himself.
I will make him a helpmeet for him.
I'm going to make him a helpmate. I ain't going to make him no boss. Nobody to rule over him and nothing like that. Because right now today in this society, most of the women running the men. So I'm going to help you a helpmate. Read.
And out of the ground Yahweh Elohim formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam to see what he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. And Adam gave names to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the
Go ahead.
and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found a helpmeet for him.
Adam didn't have no wife at this time. Read.
And Yahweh Elohim caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs.
He took one of Adam's ribs
and closed up the flesh instead thereof.
This was the first surgery that was ever did on earth. This is the first surgery right here. Man didn't start surgery. Yahweh started. This is surgery, y'all. Read.
And the rib which Yahweh Elohim had taken from man made he a woman, and brought her unto the man.
That rib was called a woman.
And Adam said, this is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man.
That's reading a woman name come from our name. We are man and she won't man because she came out of man. The word woman means man. One man became because you came out of a man. Read.
Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed.
Now pay attention. They was both naked and they wasn't ashamed. Focus on naked. They was naked and wasn't ashamed. Watch this. Now read that 3 and 1. I'm finna popcorn, y'all.
Genesis chapter 3, verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which Yahweh Elohim had made.
Was more slicker than any beast of the field.
And he said unto the woman, yea, hath Elohim said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden?
Now the serpent knew what had already was said that Yahweh told him, and he asking this woman a question. Read.
And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden.
First of all, she didn't have no business even talking to the man. He at home, she in the streets, and she talking to the serpent, and they had no business talking to this man about what? Read. Watch this.
But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden.
Now they discussing, they talking bit. Well, the Almighty said I can eat all the apples, the orange, and the fruit trees, but I can't have sex. It's talking about the fruit of the womb, not no apple, virginity, and penis. Watch this, y'all.
Elohim have said, ye shall not eat of it.
Yahweh told her, don't have sex. I'm putting it in layman terms, y'all.
Neither shall ye touch it.
Neither should you touch it. You ain't got no business with your hand down now.
Lest ye die.
Lest you die. When you have sex, you gonna die.
And the serpent said unto the woman.
And the serpent said to the woman,
ye shall not surely die.
Oh, baby, you ain't gonna die. He don't know what he's talking about. She hearkened to the serpent. That's what made her not be a virtuous woman, because she already had the laws what to do at the crib. When she left the crib and went out in the streets and met the serpent, like Olivia the slave got distracted on her way to grandmama's house. See, she left going, but read, watch, keep reading.
For Elohim doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened.
Your eyes gonna be open when you have sex. Your eyes gonna be open. Now pay attention. I'm gonna let you know this is only about sex. It ain't have nothing to do with no apple. They telling you a lie.
And ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil.
Then you gonna know good from evil, right and wrong.
And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food,
when she saw that the tree was good for food, watch what she do.
And that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof.
She took of the fruit of gave the serpent some pea,
and did eat.
And she had sex with the serpent first before she even had sex with her husband. Watch this, read.
And gave also unto her husband with her.
After she had sex with the serpent, then she went and gave her husband some.
And he did eat.
And he had sex with her.
And the eyes of them both were open.
What made their eyes open? Because they had sex. Now keep reading.
And they knew that they were naked.
If it ain't got nothing to do with sex, how you know you got a penis in the vagina now? At first you didn't know nothing about it. Now once you had sex, now you know you naked. Now watch this. Keep reading.
And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons.
Where do you put an apron at? Hold it. Give me some. You don't put no apron behind. Oh, you read that again.
And the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked.
They knew they were naked because they know they had sex and did something wrong. The Almighty told them don't do it.
And they sewed fig leaves together.
And they sewed fig leaves together.
And made themselves aprons.
And made an apron. You don't put no apron but nowhere but down there. They put the apron down there because they had sinned with that down there. That's when they put the apron. Read.
And they heard the voice of Yahweh Elohim walking in the garden in the cool of the day.
And after they had sinned and found out they had sex and knew they had a vagina and a penis, then they heard the Almighty walk and read.
And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of Yahweh amongst the trees of the garden.
Now, why you running to hide? You wasn't running to hide yesterday. You didn't run and hide yesterday, but now today you running and hide. Now watch this. Read.
And Yahweh Elohim called unto Adam and said unto him,
Adam!
Where art thou?
Where you at?
And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid.
What you afraid of?
Because I was naked.
Oh, you naked? How you know you naked? Watch what Yahweh say. Read.
And I hid myself.
Hid yourself. Read.
And he said, who told thee that thou was naked?
Yahweh said, who told you that you was naked? You wouldn't know this yesterday.
Hast thou eaten of the tree?
Have you had sex?
Whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat.
Did I command you not to have no sex, man? I told you don't do it. Right. Watch this, though.
And the man said, the woman whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree.
Now, he didn't want to take the weight and the credit. Now he want to put it on Eve, like it's Eve's fault. No, it's your fault. Because the Almighty gave you instructions first, before Eve was even on the scene. So you listen to your woman before you listen to Yah. Same thing they do today. You listen to a woman before you listen to Yah. Oh, keep reading.
And I did eat.
And I had sex with her.
And Yahweh Elohim said unto the woman.
He said to the woman, watch what he do to the woman.
What is this that thou hast done?
What you done, woman? Eve?
And the woman said.
Now she put it on the serpent. Now Adam put it on her, and she put it on the serpent. Read.
The serpent beguiled me.
The serpent tricked me. You ain't had no business talking to him in the first place. You should have been at home with your husband, but you in the streets. Read.
And I did eat.
And I had sex with him because he tricked me and told me this, that, and the other. Told me some good conversation rule the nation. That's when your woman ain't got no business in no man's face talking about nothing. Read.
And Yahweh Elohim said unto the serpent.
And Yahweh said to the serpent, watch this.
Because thou hast done this.
Because you done this.
Thou art cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go.
He turned him into a snake. Right now, he turned him to a snake. Keep reading.
And dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life.
And the serpent eat dust all the days of their life because he always licking his tongue out eating the dust. Read. Now watch what he do to this woman, y'all.
And I will put enmity between thee and the woman.
That's right.
And between thy seed and her seed. it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Unto the woman he said,
Now watch what Yahweh do to this woman.
I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
What that mean? When you get pregnant, you're going to be in pain and travail having a baby because you sin with that vagina. That's when he going to do this. Every woman have a baby, she hollering and crying and read.
And sorrow thou shalt bring forth children.
When you having children, you're going to be in pain because you sin with that vagina.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
And a man supposed to rule over a woman. Woman ain't got no business ruling over no man. Show me what a woman supposed to rule over a man at. They do, but they ain't supposed to. Okay, let me see if I want some more. We ain't worried about Adam, what happened to him. We know he gonna die. But I'm letting you know, Eve was not a virtuous woman. And what she did, in the beginning, it was all about sex. It wasn't about no apple. It wasn't about nothing. Strictly sex. The Almighty told them don't have sex yet, and they wouldn't have sex anyway, and that's when we dying today. Because of disobedience. If they had obeyed the law and the Torah, we should be living for thousand years. Okay, now, let's go to Genesis 16. Now let me show you the woman that is virtuous. Let me show y'all a virtuous woman right quick. Genesis 16. Start at the first verse.
Genesis chapter 16, verse 1. Now Sarai, Abram's wife, bare him no children, and she had a handmaid, an Egyptian, whose name was Hagar. And Sarai said unto Abram, Behold, now Yahweh have restrained me from bearing. I pray thee, go in unto my maid.
Now, she offered her husband her maid. That's got to be a virtuous woman right there, to give another woman to your husband. Read, watch this.
It may be that I may obtain children by her.
I'm going to obtain children by her because I can't have no baby. The Almighty won't bless me with no kids.
And Abram hearkened to the voice of Sarai.
And he listened to his wife.
And Sarai, Abram's wife, took Hagar, her maid, the Egyptian.
Now Sarah, which is Abraham's wife, took her handmaid, which was Hagar.
After Abram had dwelt 10 years in the land of Canaan, and gave her to her husband Abram to be his
gave her to her husband. Now, how many women you know gonna do that? Boy, this a cold lick here. Read.
And he went in unto Hagar.
And he went into her. He had sex with Hagar, the Egyptian, which was Sarah's handmaid.
And she conceived.
And she got pregnant. She conceived.
And when she saw that she had conceived, her mistress was despised in her eyes.
Got jealous.
And Sarai said unto Abram, My wrong be upon thee. I have given my maid unto thy bosom. And when she saw that she had conceived, I was despised in her eyes. Yahweh judge between me and thee. But Abram said unto Sarai, Behold, thy maid is in thy hand. Do to her as it pleaseth thee. And when Sarai dealt hardly with her, she fled from her face. And the angel of Yahweh found her by a fountain of water in the wilderness, by the fountain in the way to Shur. And he said, Hagar, Sarai's maid, whence camest thou? And whither wilt thou go? And she said, I flee from the face of my mistress Sarai.
Now let me tell y'all something. If this hadn't never happened, wouldn't be no Arabs on this earth. The Arab nation came from Hagar, which was Ishmael, her son. That's where the nations came from. See, all kids and children come from Yah. You don't make it, you think you do, but it come from Yah. So if this hadn't never happened, would be no Arabs over there in Iraq, in Turkey, in Afghanistan. This would they come from right here. Read.
And the angel of Yahweh said unto her, Return to thy mistress, and submit thyself under her hands. And the angel of Yahweh said unto her, I will multiply thy seed exceedingly, that it shall not be numbered for multitude. And the angel of Yahweh said unto her, Behold, thou art with child, and shalt bear a son.
Y'all hold on your comments and questions now, because we're going to talk when I get through popping corn. I don't want no interruptions. Read.
And shall call his name Ishmael, because Yahweh hath heard thy affliction.
See, Ishmael, that's where the Arabs and the Muslims come from, Ishmael.
And he will be a wild man.
He'll be a wild man. What that mean? He'll be a man to put a bomb on and blow you up. That's when Ishmael is a wild man in the book. He'll put a bomb on and blow everybody up. Because ain't nobody going to do that but an Arab. Muslims. Read.
His hand will be against every man,
And ain't nobody studying this man. Everybody hate him.
and every man's hand against him.
And everybody against him. Don't none of the people in this world like the Arabs.
And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren.
Of all his brothers, Turkey, Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran, all them the Middle East over there.
And she called the name of Yahweh that spoke unto her, Thou Elohim seest me. For she said, Have I also here looked after him that seeth me? Wherefore the well was called.
Okay, that's all I needed with that. Let's go to Genesis 17. Let's start the first verse.
Genesis chapter 17, verse 1.
I'm still talking about virtuous women. And Sarah was one of them. Read.
And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, Yahweh appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty Elohim. Walk before me and be thou perfect.
Now, what made him perfect? What made him perfect? He did everything that y'all said. He didn't question the Most High. He didn't think about it. He did it. Read.
And I will make my covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly. And Abram fell on his face, and Elohim talked with him, saying, As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations.
That's what Abraham mean. The definition of Abraham mean the father of many nations. He the father of the Israelites, and he the father of the Arabs. Everything we came from Abraham. The Muslims and the Israelites came from. That's our father, Abraham. Read. And our mother is Sarah. And I'm gonna show y'all that Sarah is our mother, not Eve. Eve is not our mother. Sarah is. I'm gonna let the book tell you. Read.
Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee.
That's what the word Abraham means, the father of many nations. The Almighty Yahweh changed his name. He changed Sarah's name. He changed Abraham's name. He changed Jacob's name. Read.
And I will make thee exceeding fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee.
King David came out of him. King Solomon came out of him. King Saul came out of him. He met King Asaph. A lot of kings came out of Abraham. Read.
And I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed after thee and their generations for an everlasting covenant.
That's right. Y'all already know what the covenant is. If you, because I really don't want. I want to deal with Abraham there because this subject is about the virtuous woman. I'm trying to get to the point. Now let's go to let me see. Go to 20. Genesis 20. 20 and 1. This is a cold lick here, y'all. Pay attention to this. Let me let y'all know she's virtuous. 20 and 1.
Genesis chapter 20, verse 1. And Abraham journeyed from thence toward the south country, and dwelt between Kadesh and Shur, and sojourned in Gerar. And Abraham said of Sarah his wife, She is my sister. And Abimelech king of Gerar sent and took Sarah.
See, Abimelech took Sarah from Abraham, she was a virtuous woman. Read.
But Elohim came to Abimelech in a dream by night.
Elohim is God. God came to Abimelech in a dream by night. Now watch what Almighty Yahweh told him.
And said to him, Behold, thou art but a dead man.
You a dead man.
For the woman which thou hast taken, for she is a man's wife.
You took Sarah from Abraham. You a dead man. That's that man's wife. Boy, the Almighty come to him in a dream and told him.
But Abimelech had not come near her.
But he ain't had sex with her. He didn't touch her. He didn't have sex with her yet. Read.
And he said, Yahweh, wilt thou slay also a righteous nation? Said he not unto me, She is my sister?
I told you she was my sister.
And even she herself said, He is my brother. And the integrity of my heart and innocency of my hands have I done this. And Elohim said unto him in a dream, Yea, I know that thou didst this in the integrity of thine heart.
Of thy heart.
For I also withheld thee from sinning against me.
I'm the one stopped you from having sex with her. I'm the one did it.
Therefore suffer I thee not to touch her.
Not to touch her.
Now therefore restore the man his wife.
Therefore you give Sarah back to Abraham because that's his wife.
For he is a prophet.
Because he a prophet.
And he shall pray for thee.
And my servant Abraham, a prophet, gonna pray for you. This is corn, y'all. Read.
and thou shalt live. And if thou
Hold
restore,
it. He gonna what?
and thou shalt live.
And you gonna live. Because if not if, Abraham is my prophet, and he gonna pray for you, and that's the only way you gonna live. Other than that, I'm gonna kill you. Read.
And if thou restore her not, know thou that thou shalt surely die.
And if you don't give Abraham back his wife, which is Sarah, the virtuous woman, I'm gonna kill you.
Thou and all that are thine.
I'm gonna kill you, your mammy, your pappy, your kids, your cousin, your niece, your nephew, your friends. Everything belongs to you. I'm gonna knock them off. Knock the head off, y'all. We popping it. Read.
Therefore Abimelech rose early in the morning.
He woke up early in the morning.
And called all his servants.
Hey, y'all, come to me.
And told all these things in their ears. And the men were sore afraid.
And they was trembling like Don Knox, scared to death. Boy, listen, because boy, the Almighty ain't gonna play with you.
Then Abimelech called Abraham and said unto him, What hast thou done unto us?
We ain't done nothing to you. Abraham ain't did nothing to you. Look at that reverse psychology using.
And what have I offended thee, that thou hast brought on me and on my kingdom a great sin?
They ain't did nothing to you. You the one did. You took the man's wife.
Thou hast done deeds unto me that ought not to be done. And Abimelech said unto Abraham, What sawest thou that thou hast done this thing? And Abraham said, Because I thought, surely the fear of Elohim is not in this place.
I felt that the Almighty wasn't in, the fear of God wasn't in this place.
And they will slay me for my wife's sake.
And they gonna kill me for my wife.
And yet indeed she is my sister.
She's still my sister though.
She is the daughter of my father.
She's the daughter of my father.
But not the daughter of my mother.
But we ain't got the same mama.
And she became my wife.
And she became his wife, because that's the way the Most High wanted it. That's like that. Y'all might think it's crazy or something like that, but that's how the Almighty set it up way back then. You can't do that today because the laws changed. When the Leviticus tried, you can't marry your sister today. But in the beginning, that's how the Most High wanted to. He wanted that bloodline close. Read.
And it came to pass, when Elohim caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said unto her, This is thy kindness which thou shalt show unto me at every place whither we shall come. Say of me, he is my brother.
Everywhere we go, we're going to tell everybody we brother and sister. Because you so fine and beautiful, these people going to kill me for you if they see you. And that's what Abimelech was on.
And Abimelech took sheep and oxen and men servants and women servants and gave them unto Abraham.
He gave him a blessing. He gave him a major blessing. Read.
And restored him Sarah his wife.
And gave Sarah back to Abraham and gave him $1 million worth of stuff. Read.
And Abimelech said, Behold, my land is before thee.
My land before you. I run all this.
Dwell where it pleaseth thee.
You can dwell where you want. You can live where you want to live, man. You ain't got to pay a damn rent.
And unto Sarah he said, Behold, I have given thy brother 1,000 pieces of silver.
1,000 pieces of silver.
Behold, he is to thee a covering of the eyes unto all that are with thee, and with all other. Thus she was reproved. So Abraham prayed unto Elohim.
Came but certain people pray for you. Abraham prayed for the man.
And Elohim healed Abimelech and his wife.
That's right, healed.
And his maidservants, and they bare children. For Yahweh had fast closed up all the wombs of the house of Abimelech.
Almighty closed everybody's vagina up in Abimelech's house where they couldn't even have a baby because of Sarah. She had to be virtuous. Read.
Because of Sarah, Abraham's wife.
Because of Sarah, y'all, the Almighty shut the whole city down. Can't nobody build a bop at a barbershop and can't nobody have no sex. Because that man got to get Sarah back to Abraham. The Almighty ain't going to play about them virtuous women. Okay, what was that? Let's go to 21 and start the first verse.
Genesis chapter 21, verse 1. And Yahweh visited Sarah as he had said.
Yahweh visited Sarah because she was a virtuous woman. He ain't going to visit nobody else.
And Yahweh did unto Sarah as he had spoken. For Sarah conceived.
She got pregnant.
And bare Abraham a son in his old age.
And had him a son in his old age.
At the said time of which Elohim had spoken to him. And Abraham called the name of his son that was born unto him, whom Sarah bare to him, Isaac. And Abraham circumcised his son Isaac, being 8 days old.
He circumcised his son. All men supposed to be circumcised,
as Elohim had commanded him.
Yahweh say do it.
And Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born unto him.
He made a baby at 100 years old. Abraham got his wife pregnant at 100 years old.
And Sarah said, Elohim had made me to laugh.
Made me to laugh. That's what Isaac means, laughter, happy.
So that all that hear will laugh with me.
That's right.
And she said, who would have said unto Abraham that Sarah should have given children suck? For I have borne him a son in his old age.
She was 90 years old, and Abraham was 100 years old when they had a baby.
And the child grew and was weaned. And Abraham made a great feast the same day that Isaac was weaned.
That's right. Okay, that's all I need on that. Now, go to Isaiah 51. Let me show you that Abraham was our father and Sarah was our mother. Isaiah 51. Isaiah 51. And I'm going to start at the first verse, I think. Hold it. Yeah, first verse.
Isaiah chapter 51, verse 1. Hearken to me.
Isaiah say, hearken to me, because Isaiah's a prophet. Hearken to me.
Ye that follow after righteousness.
Everybody that's following after righteousness, listen to Isaiah.
Ye that seek Yahweh.
Everybody is looking for Yahweh.
Look unto the rock whence ye are hewn.
Which you are hewn.
And to the hole of the pit whence ye are digged.
Now watch this. This is the verse I want.
Look unto Abraham your father.
Look unto Abraham, that's our father.
And unto Sarah that bare you.
And to Sarah that bare us. We come from Sarah.
For I called him alone.
I called Abraham alone.
And blessed him.
And blessed him.
And increased him.
And increased him. So Abraham is our father and Sarah is our mother. That's what I'm talking about. Now go to Genesis 25. Eve is our mother. No, sir. That's a lie. Genesis 20. Let's see. I think I want 25. Yeah, Genesis 25. Yeah, Genesis 25 and 20.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 20. And Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife.
Now, Rebekah is a virtuous woman.
The daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padan Aram, the sister to Laban, the Syrian. And Isaac entreated Yahweh for his wife.
He entreated him, and he begged Yahweh for this woman. He begged her.
Because she was barren.
Because she was barren means she couldn't have no baby. Didn't have now, but she came, but she didn't at the time.
And Yahweh was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived.
And then she got pregnant, conceived.
And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahweh.
She went to Yahweh. She didn't go to her husband or mama or daddy. She went to Yahweh because she's a virtuous woman. That's why she went to Yah, because she's virtuous. She ain't go to her grandmama or granddaddy or auntie. She went to Yahweh. Watch this.
And Yahweh said unto her.
And Yahweh told her.
2 nations are in thy womb.
2 nations in your womb. You got 2 kind of people, 2 different people in your womb, even though they got the same father and the same mother. She didn't commit no adultery or play no game. Now this got the same that, but this the power of Yah. This is how he do it.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
And when they be born, they're gonna be separated, one over here and one over there.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. And
the elder is Isaac, and Esau is the other one, the older one, right?
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
After 9 months, she had them babies. They was born. There were 2 nations in her womb.
And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
And that's Esau. That's the man to be over there in Jerusalem, bound to that wall with the hat on. That's Esau.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob.
And read.
And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them.
83 years old when they was born.
And the boys grew. And Esau was a cunning hunter and man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison.
Because he liked to hunt and cooking food.
But Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob saw pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob,
That's a story about that. What happened? I'm letting you know she was a virtuous woman. I want to go to 27 now. Let me see what I want. Okay, start the first verse.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 1. And it came to pass that when Isaac was old and his eyes were dim, so that he could not see, he called Esau his eldest son and said to him, My son. And he said to him, Behold, here am I. And he said, Behold, now I am old. I know not the day of my death.
I don't know when I'm going to die.
Now therefore take, I pray thee, thy weapons, thy quiver, and thy bow, and go out to the field, and take me some venison, and make me savory meat, such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die. And Rebekah heard when Isaac spake to Esau his son.
Now Rebekah was eavesdropping, and she heard what he said.
And Esau went to the field to hunt for venison, and to bring it. And Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, Behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother.
I was eavesdropping and listening, because she supposed to do this because she know what Yahweh told her in the beginning when she was pregnant. Who supposed to get the blessing? Read.
Saying, Bring me venison, and make me savory meat, that I may eat, and bless thee before Yahweh before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice according to that which I command thee.
Listen to your mama.
Go now to the flock, and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loveth. And thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death. And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man.
I'm a smooth man. I ain't got all that hair on my arm. I'm smooth.
My father peradventure will fail me, and I shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me, and not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, Upon me be thy curse, my son. Only obey my voice.
Only do what I tell you to do now.
And go fetch me them. And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother. And his mother made savory meat, such as his father loved. And Rebekah took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob her younger son. And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands, and upon the smooth of his neck. And she gave the savory meat and the bread which she had prepared into the hand of her son Jacob.
So all this was planned from Yahweh. This was the plan for him, for Esau not to get the blessing. This come from Yah. Read.
And he came unto his father and said, My father. And he said, Here am I. Who art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau thy firstborn. I have done according as thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat of my venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because Yahweh the Elohim brought it to me. And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee.
Now he want to see if he Esau. Now he said, Come to me, because I'm going to smell your feet and see if you really Esau, my oldest son, which he was not.
My son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and he felt him, and said, The voice is Jacob's voice.
He had the voice right,
but the hands are the hands of Esau.
But he felt like Esau.
And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy as his brother Esau's hands. So he blessed him.
Now you see how wise Rebecca was. She had to do this because he loved Esau more than he loved Jacob. So this had to go like this because the Most High wanted Jacob to get it, not Esau.
And he said, Art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat.
And he ate.
And he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, Come near now, and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment.
Okay, let's get on to some more. That's good. But let me get to I think I want 29. Let me see. Yeah, 29 and 6. Now I'm finna show. Let's deal with Rachel now. Right. 29 and 6.
Genesis chapter 29, verse 6. And he said unto them, Is he well? And they said, He is well. And behold, Rachel his daughter cometh with the sheep. And he said, Lo, it is yet high day, neither is it time that the cattle should be gathered together. Water ye the sheep, and go and feed them. And they said, We cannot until all the flocks be gathered together, and until they roll the stone from the well's mouth, then we water the sheep. And while he yet spake with them, Rachel came with her father's sheep, for she kept them. And it came to pass, when Jacob saw Rachel, the daughter of Laban, his mother's brother.
See, this was his cousin. This was Rachel and Jacob were first cousin. That was his mother brother.
And the sheep of Laban, his mother's brother, that Jacob went near and rolled the stone from the well's mouth and watered the flock of Laban, his mother's brother. And Jacob kissed Rachel.
He kissed his cousin Rachel.
And lifted up his voice and wept. And Jacob told Rachel that he was her father's brother, and that he was Rebekah's son. And she ran and told her father. And it came to pass, when Laban heard the tidings of Jacob his sister's son, that he ran to meet him and embraced him and kissed him and brought him to his house. And he told Laban all these things. And Laban said to him, Surely thou art my bone and my flesh. And he abode with him the space of a month.
He stayed with a month. Then you my kinfolks.
And Laban said unto Jacob, Because thou art my brother, shouldest thou therefore serve me for naught? Tell me, what shall thy wages be?
While you stand with me, you gonna work for me. Tell me what you want.
And Laban had 2 daughters.
He had 2 daughters. Them was his cousins.
The name of the elder was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. Leah was tender-eyed.
Leah looked it okay.
But Rachel was beautiful and well-favored.
She was beautiful and well-favored. That's the one he wanted.
And Jacob loved Rachel.
And he loved her.
And said, I will serve thee 7 years for Rachel, thy younger daughter.
And he told his uncle, I'm going to work for you 7 years for Rachel.
And Laban said, It is better that I give her to thee than that I should give her to another man.
Now he gonna trick him. Watch how he gonna trick him.
Abide with me. And Jacob served 7 years for Rachel.
He served 7 years for Rachel. He did his part, but watch how his rotten uncle do.
And they seemed unto him but a few days, for the love he had to her. And Jacob said unto Laban, Give me my wife, for my days are fulfilled.
I'm through working for you. I want my wife.
That I may go in unto her.
That I may have sex with her. When you see that going to her, that's talking about sex.
And Laban gathered together all the men of the place.
They got together and had a what they call that when everybody get together? Yeah, a feast over. Keep reading.
And made a feast. And it came to pass in the evening that he took Leah his daughter.
Now that evening he came and got his daughter, the one that Jacob didn't want,
and brought her to him.
And brought her to him.
And he went in unto her.
He went in her, had sex. He didn't know. I don't know how he didn't know, but he didn't know that wasn't Rachel.
And Laban gave unto his daughter Leah Zilpah his maid for a handmaid. And it came to pass that in the morning,
behold,
it was Leah.
It was Leah in his bed.
And he said to Laban,
And he went to his uncle Laban and said,
What is this? What is this thou hast done unto me?
now all this was planned from the Most High. Now, again,
Did not I serve thee? Did not I serve with thee for Rachel? Wherefore then hast thou beguiled me?
why you trick me? Like in the Garden of Eden, the word beguile. This means why you fool me? Why you trick me? Like the serpent tricked Eve. Why you beguile me, trick me? Right, read.
And Laban said, It must not be so done in our country.
Oh, nephew, in our country, we ain't supposed to give the one first. We supposed to do the other one. Watch this.
To give the younger before the firstborn.
We ain't supposed to in my country. We ain't when we do it. We don't do it that way. But you ain't telling me that first.
Fulfill her wheat, and we will give thee this also for the service which thou shalt serve with me yet 7 other years.
Now give me do work for me 7 more years. Then I'm gonna give you the right one. I'm gonna give you the one that you really want.
And Jacob did so and fulfilled her wheat, and he gave him Rachel his daughter to wife also. And Laban gave to Rachel his daughter Bilhah his handmaid to be her maid. And he went in also unto Rachel.
He went into Rachel, had sex with her.
And he loved also Rachel more than Leah.
He loved Rachel more than Leah.
And served with him yet 7 other years.
Now he got 2 wives. He got Rachel and Leah, but he loved one more than he loved the other one.
And when Yahweh saw that Leah was hated,
when he saw that Leah was hated by him, he didn't really care too much for her. Now this Yahweh saying this. Watch this.
he opened her womb.
He opened her womb. She got pregnant.
But Rachel was barren.
But the pretty one was barren. The Almighty made the ugly one had the kids, the 6 sons first, before Rachel even had some kids. Boy, this the Almighty's the power of Yah.
And Leah conceived and bare a son, and she called his name Reuben.
She had all us. She had 6 sons before had some kids. So that's what I'm just letting y'all know, that the Almighty in the play from the beginning. Almighty ain't never got mad at no man for having 2 or 3 wives. Never. Show me a verse where he got mad at a man for having 2 or 3 wives, give you $1,000. He got mad when you go out your race. He got mad when you mess with a mama and a daughter. He don't play that. I can show y'all that in Leviticus, but keep reading.
For she said, Surely Yahweh have looked upon my affliction. Now therefore my husband will love me. And she conceived again and bare a son, and said, Because Yahweh have heard that I was hated, he have therefore given me this son also. And she called his name Simeon. And she conceived again and bare a son.
Well, this just name. These are the 12. This is where the 12 tribes come from. It came from this right here. Now, skip on down to 30:1.
Genesis chapter 30, verse 1. And when Rachel saw that she bare Jacob no children,
she saw she couldn't have no children.
Rachel envied her sister.
She was jealous of her sister.
And said unto Jacob, Give me children, or else I die.
She got upset and man said, I want some babies. Give me some babies where I might die.
And Jacob's anger was kindled against Rachel.
And watch what he say.
And he said, Am I in Elohim's stead?
I'm God,
who have withheld from thee the fruit of the womb.
God the one stop you from having a baby. He the one had you for the fruit of the womb. It ain't me. I'm busting nuts every night.
And she said, Behold my maid Bilhah, go unto her.
Go into my maid, to see if she can have some babies for you.
And she shall bear upon my knees, that I may also have children by her. And she gave him Bilhah her handmaid to wife, and Jacob went in unto her.
And Jacob had sex with her, because she couldn't have it at the time. The Almighty didn't want her to have no kids at this time, but she gonna have some.
And Bilhah conceived and bare Jacob a son. And Rachel said, Elohim have judged me, and hath also heard my voice.
See, let me explain something to y'all. It wasn't about the sex thing. It was about building a nation. This where the 12 tribes came from, these 4 different wives, these 4 different women. It wasn't about sex. It was about the Almighty was building him a nation. And by virtuous women. These were virtuous women building a nation by. So that's basically what it was about. It wasn't about sneaking around and creeping around. Y'all call it cheat. A man can't never cheat. Women cheat, not men. Okay, keep reading.
and have given me a son.
I'm gonna
Therefore,
show you that the women cheat and not men. A man can't never be a cheater because he can have multiple wives and girlfriends and concubines. A woman can't. Show me in the book where a woman can have more than one husband, and I'll give you $1,000.
therefore called she his
And
name.
I'm not just taking on man's side. I'm going on what the book say. Book it, but the Almighty said a man can do it, not me. This what y'all say. He ain't get mad at he ain't got mad at Abraham and asking Jacob about no 2 or 3 women. Read.
Therefore called she his name Dan. And Bilhah, Rachel's maid, conceived again and bare Jacob a second son. And Rachel said, with great wrestlings have I wrestled with my sister, and I have prevailed. And she called his name Naphtali.
Call his name Naphtali. Okay, let's go to I think that was okay, but I'm just letting them know that these women were first. Let's go to Joshua. I think I want the book of Joshua. Hold all your comments and questions, because we're going to talk. I'd like to get through popping corn. I think Joshua 2 and start at the first verse.
Joshua chapter 2, verse 1. And Joshua the son of Nun sent out of Shittim 2 men to spy secretly, saying, go view the land, even Jericho. And they went and came into an harlot's house.
Now this harlot name was Rahab. She was virtuous, but let me show y'all why she was virtuous. She was a hoe, but she was a virtuous hoe. Watch this, y'all.
Named Rahab, and lodged there.
And she lodged there. This is a hoe, but she a virtuous hoe. It's the only one in the book. The Almighty carried you top tall. Keep reading.
And it was told the king of Jericho, saying, behold, there came men in hither tonight of the children of Israel to search out the country.
They came to search out the country.
And the king of Jericho sent unto Rahab.
He sent to Rahab,
saying, bring forth the men that are come to thee, which are entered into thine house, for they be come to search out all the country.
Now watch this. This man wanted her to bring him to the house because they searched out the country. Watch this.
And the woman took the 2 men and hid them.
She hid them. That's right. They called it harboring of the future, right? Something like that. But yeah, she hid the 2 men. This is righteous. Watch this. Keep reading.
And said thus, there came men unto me, but I wist not whence they were.
They came to me, but I don't know where they went. But she hid them. This is a righteous hoe, y'all. Virtuous. And boy, do Almighty, watch what the Almighty do for them and let you know she's virtuous. Keep reading.
And it came to pass about the time of the shutting of the gate.
It's what she did that made her virtuous. The thing, see, they knocked on the door. Where they go? Oh, I don't know. They went that way. But she was hiding in her bedroom closet. Read.
When it was dark, that the man went out. Whether the man went, I wot not. Pursue after them quickly, for ye shall overtake them. But she had brought them up to the roof of the house.
She took them in the attic.
And hid them with the stalks of flax.
And hid them in the attic. Stalks of flax. Hid the Hebrews.
Which she had laid in order upon the roof. And the men pursued after them.
What verse you at?
7.
Okay.
And the men pursued after them the way to Jordan unto the fords. And as soon as they which pursued after them were gone out, they shut the gate. And before they were laid down, she came up unto them upon the roof. And she said unto the men, I know that Yahweh have given you the land.
I know! Jezebel said, I know that Yahweh give you the land, boy. This is righteous hoe, y'all. Virtuous. Read.
And that your terror is fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. For we have heard how Yahweh dried up the water of the Red Sea for you.
I heard that Yahweh on y'all side. I heard that Yahweh is with y'all.
When ye came out of Egypt.
I heard about the stories in Egypt. Boy, Rahab popping it.
And what ye did unto the 2 kings of the Amorites.
I heard this. Read.
That were on the other side of Jordan, Sihon and Og, whom ye utterly destroyed. And as soon as we had heard these things, our hearts did melt.
Our heart melt.
Neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For Yahweh your Elohim, he is Elohim in heaven above.
Woo! She popping it.
and an earth beneath.
Covenant.
Now therefore, I pray you, swear unto me before Yahweh, since I have showed you kindness.
Since I showed y'all kindness, I didn't tell the police where y'all was. I didn't tell. I hid y'all. I'm the ops now, though. Read.
That ye will also show kindness unto my father's house, and give me a true token.
That's right. Give me a true token. I got the chills right now. Because this whole hill, she was on our side. Read.
And that ye will save alive my father.
That you gonna save it out, my friend. Because I did y'all a favor, now y'all owe me. We're not on, but I want to bless her. Because I bless y'all, y'all got to bless me too. Well, ain't nothing wrong with it. But watch what y'all do to her. Read.
And my mother, and my brethren, and my sisters.
My brother, my mother, my sisters.
And all that they have, and deliver our lives from death.
And save us from death. Woo! I got the chills, boy. This is a link.
And the man answered her, our life for yours, if ye utter not this our business. And it shall be, when Yahweh have given us the land.
When Yahweh give us the land to take over.
That we will deal kindly and truly with thee.
We gonna deal kindly and truly with it, but we're gonna knock everybody else's head off.
Then she let them down by a cord through the window, for her house was upon the tall wall, and she dwelt upon the wall. And she said unto them, get you to the mountain.
Get to the mountain.
Lest the pursuers meet you, and hide yourselves there 3 days.
For 3 days she told them how to get away.
Until the pursuers be returned. And afterward may ye go your way. And the men said unto her, we will be blameless of this thine oath which thou hast made us swear. Behold, when we come into the land, thou shalt bind this line of scarlet thread in the window which thou didst let us down by, and thou shalt bring thy father and thy mother and thy brethren and all thy father's household home unto thee.
Home unto thee. Read.
And it shall be that whosoever shall go out of the doors of that house into the street, his blood shall be upon his head.
He gonna get killed.
And we will be guiltless. And whosoever shall be with thee in the house, his blood shall be on our head, if any hand be upon him. And if thou utter this our business, then we will be quit of thine oath which thou hast made us to swear. And she said, according unto your word, so be it.
So be it.
And she sent them away, and they departed. And she bound the scarlet line in the window. And they went and came unto the mountain, and abode there 3 days.
And they listened to her
until the pursuers were returned. And the pursuers sought them throughout all the way, but found them not.
Looking for them high and low, couldn't find them.
So the two men returned and descended from the mountain and passed over and came to Joshua the son of Nun and told him all things that befell them.
And told him everything Rahab did for him, everything she did.
And they said unto Joshua, truly Yahweh hath delivered into our hands all the land.
He gonna give us this land.
For even all the inhabitants of the country do faint because of us.
That's right. Now go to 6. Let me show you something now. Let me go to Joshua 6. Okay, let me see. Okay, start the 15th verse. 6 to 15. Still dealing with Rahab.
Joshua chapter 6, verse 15. And it came to pass on the 7th day that they rose early about the dawning of the day and compassed the city about the same manner 7 times. Only on that day they compassed the city 7 times. And it came to pass at the 7th time, when the priest blew with the trumpets, Joshua said unto the people, shout, for Yahweh hath given you the city.
Yahweh gave us the city.
And the city shall be accursed, even it, and all that are therein, to Yahweh. Only Rahab the harlot shall live.
Only Rahab the hoe gonna live.
She and all that are with her in the house.
And she and all in the house. The Almighty ain't stuck nobody but Rahab and her family.
because she hid the messengers that we sent.
That's what made her righteous. That's what made her virtuous.
And ye and any wise keep yourselves from the accursed thing, lest ye make yourselves accursed when ye take up the accursed thing.
Don't steal nothing.
And make the camp of Israel accursed and trouble it. But all the silver and gold and vessels of brass and iron are consecrated unto Yahweh. They shall come into the treasury of Yahweh.
Get that.
So the people shouted with so the people shouted when the priest blew with the trumpets, and it came to pass when the people heard the sound of the trumpet, and the people shouted with a great shout, that the wall fell down flat, so that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him, and they took the city, and they utterly destroyed all that was in the city.
They destroyed the whole city,
both man and woman, young and old.
Didn't care nothing about that.
And ox and sheep and ass with the edge of the sword.
With the edge of the sword, it oozing.
But Joshua had said unto the two men that had spied out the country, go into the harlot's house.
Go to the whole house.
And bring out thence the woman.
And bring her out. Bring Rahab out.
And all that she hath.
And everything she hath.
As ye swear unto her.
As you promised her.
And the young men that were spies went in and brought out Rahab and her father and her mother and her brethren and all that she had. And they brought out all her kindred and left them without the camp of Israel. And they burnt the city with fire and all that was therein. Only the silver and the gold and the vessels of brass and of iron they put into the treasury of the house of Yahweh. And Joshua saved Rahab the harlot alive.
He saved Rahab the whole alive.
And her father's household and all that she had. And she dwelleth in Israel even unto this day, because she hid the messengers which Joshua sent to spy out Jericho.
That's right. See, that's what made the whore Rahab virtuous, because she did a great deed for the Israelites. She hid them and didn't tell them. And boy, that's corn right there. Okay, what was that? Let's go to Judges. Let me get this back. So Judges, let me see. Judges chapter 4. Yeah, Judges chapter 4. Now we're going to talk about this other one. This prophet is Deborah. This is Deborah. Start the first verse.
Judges chapter 4, verse 1. And the children of Israel again did evil in the sight of Yahweh when Ehud was dead.
Always doing evil.
And Yahweh sold them into the hand of Jabin, king of Canaan, that reigned in Hazor, the captain of whose host was Sisera, which dwelt in Harosheth of the Gentiles. And the children of Israel cried unto Yahweh.
Every time we get in trouble, we cry to Yahweh.
For he had 900 chariots of iron, and 20 years he mightily oppressed the children of Israel.
And watch what Yahweh do, y'all.
And Deborah, a prophetess, the wife of Lapidoth, she judged Israel at that time.
She was a virtuous woman, Deborah.
And she dwelt under the palm tree of Deborah between Ramah and Bethel and Mount Ephraim. And the children of Israel came up to her for judgment. And she sent and called Barak the son of Abinoam out of Kadesh Naphtali, and said unto him, Have not Yahweh Elohim of Israel commanded, saying, Go and draw toward Mount Tabor, and take with thee 10,000 men of the children of Naphtali and of the children of Zebulun? And I will draw unto thee to the river Kishon Sisera, the captain of Jabin's army, with his chariots and his multitude, and I will deliver him into thy hand. And Barak said unto her, If thou wilt go with me, then I will go. But if thou wilt not go with me, then I will not go. And she said, I will surely go with thee. Notwithstanding the journey that thou takest shall not be for thine honor, for Yahweh shall sell Sisera into the hand of a woman. And Deborah arose and went with Barak to Kadesh. And Barak called Zebulun and Naphtali to Kadesh, and he went up with 10,000 men at his feet. And Deborah went up with him. Now Heber the Kenite, which was of the children of Hobab, the father-in-law of Moses, had severed himself from the
Kenites.
Kenites, and pitched his tent unto the plain of Zamnian, which is by Kadesh. And they showed Sisera that Barak the son of Obenam was gone up to Tabor. And Sisera gathered together all his chariots, even 900 chariots of iron. And
Okay, let's skip around. Let's go to Judges 5. Start at the first verse.
Judges chapter 5, verse 1. Then sang Deborah and Barak the son of Obenam on that day.
And watch what Deborah is saying. Watch what she's singing.
Saying, Praise ye Yahweh for the avenging of Israel.
Praise Yah.
When the people willingly offered themselves. Hear, O ye kings, give ear, O ye princes, even I, will sing unto Yahweh.
I'm singing to Yah. I ain't singing to nobody else. I'm singing to Yah.
I will sing praise to Yahweh Elohim of Israel.
I'm going to sing praise to the Yahweh of Israel. I ain't singing to no other God. I don't know nothing about no Quran, no New Testament, no other book. I'm singing because I'm a virtuous woman. That's when I'm singing to Yah because I'm virtuous. Read.
Yahweh, when thou wentest out of Seir, when thou marchest out of the field of Edom, the earth trembled, and the heavens dropped, the clouds also dropped water. The mountains melted from before Yahweh, even that Sinai from before Yahweh Elohim of Israel. In the days of Shamgar the son of Anath, in the days of Jael, the highways were unoccupied, and the travelers walked through byways. The inhabitants of the villages ceased. They ceased in Israel until the Deborah arose.
Till Deborah rose.
The arose a mother in Israel.
I rose a mother in Israel. That's right. Let's go to 1 Samuel. At that time, I rose the mother of Israel. Because I was a virtuous woman. Okay, 1 Samuel 1 and 1. I think I won't. No, let me see. 1 Samuel 2. Yeah, 1 Samuel 2 and 1. Now, Hannah. This is another virtuous woman. Her name was Hannah. Watch what Hannah do. Hannah gonna pop corn, y'all.
1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 1. And Hannah prayed.
Hold it. Let's see who Hannah prayed to. Let's find out who Hannah prayed to, because this is a virtuous woman, y'all. Read.
And said.
And this is what she said.
My heart rejoicing in Yahweh.
What? Say it again.
And Hannah prayed and said, my heart rejoicing in Yahweh.
My heart rejoicing in Yah. Hold it. What do rejoice mean?
Rejoice, to be or make glad or happy.
Happy. I'm happy to praise Yah. My heart rejoicing in Yahweh. I'm happy.
My horn is exalted in Yahweh.
My horn is exalted in Yahweh.
My mouth is enlarged over my enemies.
My mouth enlarged over my enemies.
Because I rejoice in thy salvation.
Because I rejoice in Yahweh's salvation.
There is none holy as Yahweh.
Ain't nobody holier than Yah.
For there is none beside thee.
Ain't no Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Ain't nobody beside Yah.
Neither is there any rock like our Elohim.
Ain't no God on earth like our God. That rock's about Yah. Ain't nobody like Yah but nobody read.
Talk no more so exceeding proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth.
Don't be proud and arrogant.
For Yahweh is the Elohim of knowledge.
Knowledge.
And by him actions are weighed.
And by him actions is weighed.
The bows of the mighty men are broken.
Almighty stop somebody from killing you. You can't do nothing if Yah with you.
And they that stumbled are girded with strength. They that were full have hired out themselves for bread, and they that were hungry ceased. So that the barren have borne 7, and she that hath many children is waxed feeble.
Is weak.
Yahweh killeth.
Yahweh kill.
and maketh alive.
And he make it alive.
He bringeth down to the grave.
He put you in the graveyard
And bringeth up.
and bring you up out the grave.
Yahweh maketh poor.
Yahweh make the poor.
And maketh the rich.
Yahweh make the rich.
He bringeth low.
He bring it low.
And lifteth up.
And lift it up.
He raiseth up the poor out of the dust.
He raise up a poor man out of the dust, man, ain't got nothing, and make him something.
And lifted up the beggar from the dunghill.
The beggar. You go from rags to riches.
To set them among princes.
And set them among princes. That's what he did for King David. Set them among princes.
And to make them inherit the throne of glory.
That's right.
For the pillars of the earth are Yahweh's.
The pillars belong to Yah.
And he hath set the world upon them.
He set the world up on them.
He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness.
And he gonna shut the wicked up.
For by strength shall no man prevail. The adversaries of Yahweh shall be broken to pieces.
Everybody that hate Yahweh gonna get their head knocked off.
Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them.
He thunder. He used that weather to knock your head off. Earthquake, mudslide, hurricane, tornado, drought, flood, everything. Anything dealing with weather, he do it. Read.
Yahweh shall judge the ends of the earth.
Yahweh gonna judge the whole world, the earth.
And he shall give strength unto his king.
He gonna give strength to his kings.
And exalt the horn of his anointed.
Of his anointed.
And Elkanah went to Ramah to his house, and the child did minister unto Yahweh before Eli the priest. Now the sons of Eli were sons of Belial.
Okay, that's all I wanted was that right there. Let's go to 1 Samuel 25. This is Abigail, y'all. Now we just talked about the boy. I'm gonna show you about Abigail being a virtuous woman. Abigail, let's go to 25 and 1.
1 Samuel chapter 25, verse 1. And Samuel died, and all the Israelites were gathered together and lamented him and buried him in his house at Ramah. And David arose and went down to the wilderness of Paran. And there was a man in Maon whose possessions were in Carmel, and the man was very great.
Nabal, this man named Nabal, he ain't worth 2 dead flies, but what's with Almighty do to Nabal? We're gonna knock his head off.
And he had 3,000 sheep.
He had 3,000 sheep. This is a rich man.
And 1,000 goats.
And 1,000 goats, a rich man.
And he was shearing his sheep in Carmel. Now the name of the man was Nabal.
The rotten, low down, dirty dog name was Nabal. Now watch this. I'm gonna show you why he ain't no good.
And the name of his wife Abigail.
Abigail was 1,000. Abigail was a virtuous woman. She was 1,000. I'm gonna show you what made her virtuous, y'all. Read.
And she was a woman of good understanding.
She was a woman of good understanding. She knew the difference between right and wrong. Read.
But the man was churlish and evil in his
No, you forgot a beautiful continent.
And of a beautiful countenance.
And she was a beautiful woman, pretty.
But the man was churlish and evil in his doings.
But her husband named Nabal was a low down, no good, greedy, dumb dog, a fool. Read.
And he was of the house of Caleb.
He was from the tribe of Benjamin. He was from the house of Caleb. He was a Benjamite. He traveled from Benjamin. Read. Because Caleb was from Benjamin. Read.
And David heard in the wilderness that Nabal did shear his sheep.
King David heard he was shearing his sheep.
And David sent out 10 young men.
He sent 10 goons.
And David said unto the young men, Get you up to Carmel.
Get you to Carmel.
And go to Nabal.
And go holler at Nabal, because he rich.
And greet him in my name.
And tell him the King David sent you. Go tell Nabal the King David sent me in my name. Keep reading.
And thus shall ye say to him that liveth in prosperity.
This what you tell Nabal.
Peace be both to thee, and peace be to thy house, and peace be unto all that thou hast.
All that we had? Okay, bro, I got you.
And now I have heard that thou hast shearers.
Now I heard you was rich and got everything.
Now thy shepherds which were with us, we hurt them not,
We ain't do none of your people. We ain't hurt them now. We spared everybody. We let everybody live.
neither was there aught missing unto them.
We ain't stole nothing from you, Nabal. We ain't took none. We come in peace, Nabal.
All the while they were in Carmel.
All the while you was in Carmel, we let you live and we came in peace.
Ask thy young men, and they will show thee. Wherefore let the young men find favor in thy eyes, for we come in a good day.
We come in a good day.
Give, I pray thee, whatsoever come into thy hand unto thy servants and to thy son David.
We want a little bit. We want something to eat. We hungry and stuff.
And when David's young men came, they spake to Nabal according to all those words in the name of David. And
they came in the name of David
and ceased. And Nabal answered David's servants.
And that's what wicked Nabal said.
And said, who is David?
Who David is? I don't know. No, he a lie. He don't want to give a man nothing in him. He said, who is David? Like he don't know. King David, everybody in the world know him. Read.
And who is the son of Jesse?
Who is the son of Jesse? Okay, you had to know him. You know his daddy named Jesse. Talking about who is David. They didn't say nothing about Jesse. You knew him because Jesse is his daddy. So you're going to say who is David and who is Jesse. You knew that was his son. You knew that was Jesse's son, David. Read.
There be many servants nowadays that break away every man from his master.
Oh, it be many people coming to me begging and asking me for something. Many people that said what you said. Read, watch this.
Shall I then take my bread and my water and my flesh that I have killed from my shears and give it unto men?
Should I give you some of my food and my water and stuff like that, even though I'm rich? I don't know no David and I don't know Jesse either. He told a lie. Now watch this, y'all. This is going to get his head knocked off. Read.
Whom I know not whence they be.
I don't know who they is. So, they arrogant.
So David's young men turned their way.
They went back to King David.
And went again and came and told him all those sayings.
They told him everything in the ball said, right, no good, dirty dog. Read.
And David said unto his men, gird ye on every man his sword.
Get them Uzis and Mac 11s and Tech 9s and 9mm. We finna go handle that.
And they girded on every man his sword.
Boy, they got ready for it. But watch this. This is a cold lick. I got the chills right now, y'all. But keep reading.
And David also girded on his sword.
And David went with him.
And there went up after David about 400 men.
It was David and 400 men, 400 goons.
And 200 abode by the stuff. But one of the young men told Abigail, Nabal's wife, saying, behold, David sent messengers out of the wilderness to salute our master, and he railed on them.
Now Abigail found out.
But the men were very good unto us.
But they was good to us. Now this Nabal man going back and telling Abigail what had happened. Watch this. And we were not hurt. Read.
And we were not hurt.
And King David men came in peace, and they was humble, and they just wanted something to eat. And read.
Neither missed we anything.
They didn't steal nothing. They didn't hurt us or do nothing. No, arrogant Nabal finna get his head knocked off though. Read.
As long as we were conversant with them when we were in the field.
We coming to say we chopping it up.
They were a wall unto us both by night and day.
They protected us.
All the while we were with them keeping the sheep.
They protected us.
Now therefore know and consider what thou wilt do, for evil is determined against our master.
Evil is Nabal, talking about their master.
And against all his household, for he is such a son of Belial that a man cannot speak to him.
He arrogant. Can't nobody tell him nothing.
Then Abigail made haste.
After he got through telling Abigail the business, watch what Abigail do. Because she the one saving Nabal's life.
And took 200 loaves and 2 bottles of wine.
Now she the one that took 200 loaves and all this to David. Because Shorty had told him what was happening. Read.
And 5 sheep kept, and 5 sheep ready dressed, and 5 measures of parched corn, and 100 clusters of raisins.
This what made her a virtuous woman.
And 200 cakes of figs, and laid them on asses. And she said unto her servants, go on before me. Behold, I come after you. But she told not her husband Nabal.
She didn't tell Nabal because he was a rotten, no good, dirty dog.
And it was so as she rode on the ass that she came down by the covert of the hill, and behold, David and his men came down against her.
She met David before David could get to her husband and kill everybody.
And she met them. Now David had said, surely in vain have I kept all that this fellow hath in the wilderness, so that nothing was missed.
I took care of everything in the wilderness, and nobody steal none of nothing.
Of all that pertain unto him. And he hath requited me evil for good.
And he requited me evil for good. He ain't studying me.
So and more also do Elohim unto the enemies of David, if I leave of all that pertain to him by the morning light any that pisseth against the wall.
I'm going to kill all of them. Ain't going to be nobody to know. I'm going to be the only one standing the next day. Ain't nobody going to get away with nothing.
And when Abigail saw David,
when she saw David,
she hasted and lighted off the ass.
She got off the ass
and fell before David on her face.
She had great respect for King David. This is a king, y'all.
And bowed herself to the ground.
This is a king, y'all.
And fell at his feet and said, upon me, my master, upon me let this iniquity be.
Upon me, humbled herself, came in peace. But watch what the Almighty do to her husband. Even though she came in peace and stopped David from doing, the Almighty going to do something to her. Like, read.
And let thy handmaid, I pray thee, speak in thy audience and hear the words of thy handmaid.
And listen to me, David.
Let not my master, I pray thee, regard this man of Belial, even Nabal.
Don't let this man get up on your skin.
For as his name is, so is he. Nabal is his name, and folly is with him.
And folly is with my husband Nabal. He ain't worth 2 dead flies.
But I, thy handmaid, saw not the young men of my master, whom thou didst send. Now therefore, my master, as Yahweh liveth.
As Yahweh liveth. You hear what she said out of her mouth? She said, Yahweh liveth.
And as thy soul liveth, seeing Yahweh have withholden thee from coming to shed blood.
We're coming to shed blood.
And from avenging thyself with thy own hand. Now let thy enemies and they that seek evil to my master be as Nabal. And now this blessing which thy hand may have brought unto my master.
I brought you all this food to the master, which is King David.
Let it even be given unto the young men that follow my master. I pray thee, forgive the trespass of thy handmaid, for Yahweh will certainly make my master a sure house, because my master fighteth the battles of Yahweh.
Fight the battle of Yahweh, boy. This is a wise woman, virtuous woman.
And evil have not been found in thee all thy days.
And evil ain't never been found in him all this day. Read.
Yea, a man is risen to pursue thee and to seek thy soul, but the soul of my master shall be bound in the bundle of life with Yahweh the Elohim.
Yahweh got your back. Ain't nobody going to be able to kill King David because Yahweh got it.
And the souls of thy enemies.
She popping corn, boy. She popping it.
Them shall he sling out as out of the middle of a sling. And it shall come to pass when Yahweh shall have done to my master according to all the good that he hath spoken concerning thee.
Watch this. When he come to you and save you.
And shall have appointed thee ruler over Israel.
And make you king over Israel.
That this shall be no grief unto thee, nor offense of heart unto my master, either that thou hast shed blood causeless, or that my master hath avenged himself. But when Yahweh shall have dealt well with my master,
when Yahweh killed my husband,
then remember thy handmaid.
Then remember me. Boy, she popping corn. Read, watch this.
And David said to Abigail. Blessed be Yahweh Elohim of Israel, which sent thee this day to meet me.
Yahweh the one sent Abigail to David. Yahweh did send Abigail to David, virtuous woman. Y'all read.
And blessed be thy advice.
And your advice, because I listen to you.
And blessed be thou.
And blessed be thou.
Which has kept me this day from coming to shed blood.
Which kept me from killing everybody down here. I come to kill, and you came in peace and popped your corn, and I submitted myself and humbled myself, and I listened to Abigail. Read.
And from avenging myself with my own hand.
With my own hand.
For in very deed, as Yahweh Elohim of Israel liveth, which have kept me back from hurting thee,
Which would kept me back from hurting you.
except thou hast hasted and come to meet me.
You came to meet me because I was coming to kill everybody.
Surely there had not been left unto Nabal by the morning light any that pistol against the wall.
By now I would have killed you and everybody.
So David received of her hand that which she had brought him.
He took her gift, all the food she brought her. He accepted that.
And said unto her, Go up in peace to thy house.
Go back home.
See, I have hearkened to thy voice.
I listened to Abigail.
And have accepted thy person.
And I have accepted your person.
And Abigail came to Nabal.
Now Abigail went back home and told her husband Nabal, watch this, y'all. This is a cold lick.
And behold, he held a feast in his house.
And when she got back, he held a feast in his house. He drunk as Scooter Brown, drunk as a skunk.
Like the feast of a king.
Like the feast, he did it like a king because he had plenty of money.
And Nabal's heart was merry within him.
His heart was merry in him. He having a ball, having fun. In his heart, y'all pay attention to their heart, though. Watch this.
For he was very drunken.
Drunk! I say drunk! Read.
Wherefore she told him nothing.
She didn't tell him nothing because she wanted to know. Because if she tell him nothing, he ain't going to remember. So she waited till the morning the next day to tell him. When he was sober, drunk ain't worked 2 days flies. Keep reading.
Less or more until the morning light.
Until the morning light. Told him the next day because he wouldn't have understood if I'd have told him drunk.
But it came to pass in the morning. When the wine was gone out of Nabal.
When he wasn't drunk no more, he's sober.
And his wife had told him these things.
The wife told him.
That his heart died within him.
His heart died within him.
And he became as a stone.
And he had a heart attack.
And it came to pass about 10 days after that Yahweh smote Nabal, that he died. And when David heard that Nabal
he gave him a heart attack. That's what the Almighty Yahweh. So King David didn't have to touch him. King David didn't have to kill nobody. He gave Nabal a heart attack for what he did for David. The book say, touch not my anointing and do my prophet no harm. Boy, you got, I go to you, you don't want to up it, and the Almighty kill you. Read.
He said, blessed be Yahweh that had pleaded the cause of my reproach from the hand of Nabal.
No, read that 39. I was talking. I want to read again.
And when David heard that Nabal was dead.
And when he heard that Yahweh killed Nabal.
He said,
blessed be Yahweh.
Blessed be Yahweh,
because he know Yahweh killed him. Read.
That had pleaded the cause of my reproach from the hand of Nabal.
The hand of Nabal.
And have kept his servant from evil.
And kept King David from doing it. Because David finna go handle it. But he ain't have to. Yahweh did it. That's when a lot of times you let Yahweh fight your battle. You ain't got to put your hand on nobody. Let Yahweh kill him.
For Yahweh have returned the wickedness of Nabal upon his own head.
That's right. Yahweh killed him.
And David sent commune with Abigail to take her to him to wife.
And when he died, he went and got Abigail for his wife. Read.
And when the servants of David were come to Abigail to Carmel, they spake unto her, saying, David sent us unto thee.
David told me to come get you.
To take thee to him to wife.
Take thee to wife, because you virtuous.
And she arose and bowed herself on her face to the earth, and said, Behold, let thy handmaid be a servant to wash the feet of the servants of my master.
To wash his feet. How many of y'all ever washed a man's feet? And how many of y'all done washed y'all husband, y'all boyfriend, y'all whatever y'all having to say, wash his feet? Wash his feet. Read.
And Abigail hasted.
She hasted. Hurry up. She didn't hesitate.
And arose and rode upon an ass with 5 damsels of hers that went after her. And she went after the messengers of David and became his wife. And David also took a hen lamb of Jezreel, and they were also both of them his wives.
He got some more wives besides her. Okay, that's all I think I wanted. What was that? 1 Samuel. Yeah. Let's go to Esther. Take us to okay. I always get that book messed up. Is it what book is it after? Esther?
Nehemiah.
It's after Nehemiah?
Yeah.
Esther.
Yeah.
Is that far back? Okay. The book of Esther.
Yeah.
Dr. Nehemiah. Let me see. Way back. Okay.
And before Job.
Oh, Job. Okay. You said. Okay. Oh, before Job. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Esther. Let's see. I want Esther. This is another virtuous woman. Esther chapter 2. It started the first verse.
Esther chapter 2, verse 1. After these things, when the wrath of King Ahasuerus was appeased, he remembered Vashti and what he had done. And what she had done, and what was decreed against her.
See, Vashti was his wife at first, but he didn't care too much for her. He wasn't studying Vashti. Read.
Then said the king's servants that ministered unto him, Let there be fair young virgins sought for the king.
Let there be fair virgins.
And let the king appoint officers in all the provinces of his kingdom, that they may gather together all the fair young virgins unto Shushan the palace, to the house of the women, unto the custody of Hegi the king's chamberlain, keeper of the women, and let their things for purification be given them. And let the maiden which pleases the king be queen instead of Vashti.
Let her be, because Vashti wasn't no good.
And the thing pleased the king, and he did so. Now in Shushan, the palace there was a certain Jew whose name was Mordecai, the son of Jair, the son of Shimei, the son of Kish, a Benjamite, who had been carried away from Jerusalem with the captivity from which had been carried away with Jeconiah, king of Judah, who the king of Babylon had carried away. And he brought up Hadassah, that is Esther, his uncle's daughter, for she had neither father nor mother, and the maid was fair and beautiful, whom Mordecai, when her father and mother were dead, took for his own daughter. So it came to pass, when the king's commandment and his decree was heard, and when many maidens were gathered together unto Shushan the palace, to the custody of Hegai, that Esther was brought also unto the king's house, to the custody of Hegai, keeper of the women. And the maiden pleased him, and she obtained kindness of him, and he speedily gave her things for purification, with such things as belonged to her, and 7 maidens, which were meet to be given her out of the king's house. And he preferred her and her maids unto the best place of the house of the women. Esther had not showed her people nor her kindred, for Mordecai had charged her that she should not show it. And Mordecai walked every day before the court of the women's house to know how Esther did and what should become of her. Now, when every maid's turn was come to go in to King Ahasuerus, after that she had been 12 months, according to the manner of the women, for so were the days of their purifications accomplished, to wit, 6 months with oil of myrrh, and 6 months with sweet odors, and with other things for the purifying of the women. Then thus came every maiden unto the king, whatsoever she desired was given her to go with her out of the house of the women unto the king's house. And in the evening she went, and on the morrow she returned into the second house of the women, to the custody of Shaashgaz, the king's chamberlain, which kept the concubines. She came in unto the king no more, except the king delighted in her, and that she were called by name. Now when the turn of Esther, the daughter of Bahel, the uncle of Mordecai, who had taken her for his daughter, was come to go in unto the king, she required nothing but what Hegai, the king's chamberlain, the keeper of the women, appointed. And Esther obtained favor in the sight of all them that looked upon her. So Esther was taken unto King Ahasuerus into his house royal in the 10th month, which is the month Tebeth, in the 7th year of his reign. And the king loved Esther above all the women.
He loved Esther above all the women.
And she obtained grace and favor in his sight more than all the virgins.
More than all the virgins.
So that he set the royal crown upon her head and made her queen instead of Vashti.
And made her queen, made this virtuous woman queen instead of Vashti.
Then the king made a great feast unto all his princes and his servants, even Esther's feast. And he made a release to the provinces and gave gifts according to the state of the king.
Okay, that's all I really needed. I want to know he chose that. Now let's go to Ruth. I love book 2. I'll be. I'll get to the back. Let me see. Okay, Ruth, y'all get Ruth 1. Ruth chapter 1. Verse 1.
Ruth chapter 1, verse 1. Now it came to pass in the days when the judges ruled that there was a famine in the land, and a certain man of Bethlehem, Judah, went to sojourn in the country of Moab, he and his wife and his 2 sons. And the name of the man was Elimelech, and the name of his wife Naomi, and the name of his 2 sons Mahlon and Chilion, Ephrathites of Bethlehem, Judah. And they came into the country of Moab and continued there. And Elimelech, Naomi's husband, died, and she was left and her 2 sons. And they took them wives of the women of Moab. The name of the one was Orpah, and the name of the other Ruth. And they
y'all focus on the Ruth now.
And they dwelt there about 10 years. And Mahlon and Chilion died also both of them.
They died.
And the woman was left of her 2 sons and her husband. Then she arose with her daughters-in-law, that she might return from the country of Moab, for she had heard in the country of Moab how that Yahweh had visited his people in giving them bread. Wherefore she went forth out of the place where she was, and her 2 daughters-in-law with her, and they went on the way to return unto the land of Judah. And Naomi said unto her 2 daughters-in-law, Go, return each to her mother's house.
Now Naomi told her 2 daughters-in-law to go back home. Y'all go, because y'all Moabites, y'all go back to Moab.
Yahweh deal kindly with you, as ye have dealt with the dead and with me. Yahweh grant you that ye may find rest, each of you in the house of her husband. Then she kissed them, and they lifted up their voice and wept. And they said unto her, Surely we will return with thee unto thy people.
I'm going with you.
And Naomi said, Turn again, my daughters. Why will ye go with me?
What y'all going with me for?
Are there yet any more sons in my womb?
I ain't got no more son for y'all to marry.
That they may be your husbands. Turn again, my daughters, go your way, for I am too old to have a husband. If I should say, I have hope, if I should have a husband also tonight, and should also bear sons, would ye tarry for them till they were grown?
You gonna wait till they get grown and marry them?
Will ye stay for them from having husbands?
Yeah, you gonna stay there? You gonna wait that long?
Nay, my daughters.
Y'all ain't gonna wait that long now.
For it grieveth me much for your sakes that the hand of Yahweh is gone out against me. And they lifted up their voice and wept again. And Orpah kissed her mother-in-law, but Ruth clave unto her.
See, Ruth stayed with Naomi, but the other one left and went back to her land.
And she said, Behold, thy sister-in-law is gone back unto her people.
One of them going back to her people. Now watch what Ruth say, y'all. Ruth gonna pop corn.
And unto her gods, return thou after thy sister-in-law. And Ruth said, Entreat me not to leave thee, or to return from following after me.
In other words, entreat me. Don't ask me not to leave you, or return from following after thee. Read, watch this. This corn.
For whither thou goest, I will go.
Ruth said, Naomi, wherever you go, I go.
And where thou lodgest, I will lodge.
Where you live, I live.
Thy people shall be my people,
Your people, the nappy-headed Israelites, gonna be my people. That's Ruth talking now.
and thy Elohim my Elohim.
And your God gonna be my God. This is what Ruth told Naomi.
Where thou diest, will I die,
When you die, I'm gonna die.
and there will I be buried.
And I'm gonna be buried right there with you.
Yahweh do so to me, and more also, if aught but death part thee and me.
That's what made her righteous. Virtuous. That's what made Ruth virtuous right there. And it's gonna say she virtuous. Hold on, let me find that right quick. Let me see. Okay, go to chapter 3. Let me show them chapter 3, Ruth 3 and 11.
Ruth chapter 3, verse 11. And now, my daughter, fear not. I will do to thee all that thou requirest.
Everything that you ask for, I'm going to do.
For all the city of my people do know that thou art a virtuous woman.
Everybody know that Ruth was a virtuous woman. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody knew she was a virtuous woman. And let's go to Proverbs now. That's another virtuous woman. Let's go to Proverbs 12. Proverbs 12. And I want the 4th verse.
Proverbs chapter 12, verse 4. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband.
A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband.
But she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones.
Rotten in his bones. Rotten. It's shame. That's all I needed with that verse. Okay, go to Proverbs 18 and 12. Yeah, 18 and 12.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 12.
No, 18 and 22, I meant. Yeah.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 22. Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing.
Everybody find a wife is a good thing, but it's from Yah.
And obtaineth favor of Yahweh.
Obtaineth favor from Yah. You got a good woman, Yahweh gave it to you. If you got a rotten wife, Yahweh didn't give her to you. Okay. Let's go to Proverbs 31. Yeah, Proverbs 31. Now, let me break this Proverbs 31 down and let you know what a real virtuous woman is. Start the 10th verse. Y'all pay close attention to this, because some people got it twisted. What they think a virtuous wife is. I'm going to show you what a virtuous wife is. Not think, I know, because the book going to tell you. Proverbs 31 and 10.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman?
Listen, my mama was a virtuous woman. She didn't know Yah. She knew God, but she was kind of low, but she was a virtuous woman. Let me show you this here line up with my mama. It say, who can find a virtuous woman? My brother got a virtuous woman. I got a virtuous woman. A few of y'all brothers on here got virtuous women. Wolf, if you on here, and different ones, Jason. But let's get to the book. Let me see. Right, watch this.
For her price is far above rubies.
Her price is above rubies. You can't put no price tag on a virtuous woman. Ain't enough money in the world for a virtuous woman. And I'm assuming these women on here virtuous women. Like Eurylise, what we're talking when I get done. Okay. Her above rubies. Can't put no price tag on her.
The heart of her husband do safely trust in her.
Now, why do the husband safely trust in her? Because she don't lie. She ain't sneaky. She ain't in the bathroom on her cell phone texting her boyfriend. He can go to penitentiary. He can go to work. He can go on a long journey on the trip. Ain't got to worry about no man coming in the back door. And then she acting like she ain't had sex with nobody. He can surely trust her because she don't lie about her vagina. Saying stuff that he want to hear. She tell the truth. Read.
So that he shall have no need of spoil.
He ain't got no need to harm her. Harm her for what? Put his hand on her for what? Because she do right.
She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life.
All the days of her life. Not some of the day, not most of the day, not a few days. All the days of her, she gonna do him good. that means she gonna keep that vagina to herself and only give it to her husband. She gonna work and she gonna pay the light bill. Well, the book gonna tell you what she gonna do. Read.
She's seeking wool.
She's seeking wool because this is a seamstress. This woman sew. That's what my mama was. She ain't never went to college or school to be a seamstress. So the Almighty give it to her, and she can cut hair.
And flax, and work it willingly with her hands.
And work it with her hand. She didn't have no iron hand. She cooked, cleaned, and made sure we had everything.
She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar.
She go way somewhere and get her food from afar.
She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household.
She wake up at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock in the morning, bacon and eggs and oatmeal, waking you up and smelling so good. That will wake you up. The grits and oatmeal and pancakes and scrambled eggs. Wake up in the morning because you smell it.
And a portion to her maidens. She considered a field.
She considered a field.
And buyeth it.
And she buyed some land.
With the fruit of her hand, she planted a vineyard.
And the fruit of her hand, she planted a vineyard. I bought my mama a house. She didn't have to buy it. I bought it, and she planted a vineyard, planted a garden.
She girded her loins with strength, and strengtheneth her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good.
She makes sure it's good. She ain't gonna sell you no generic. She gonna make sure all the merchandise good, because it's a seamstress. She's selling her clothes that she made.
Her candle goeth not out by night.
She gonna pay her light bill. She gonna make sure her lights get paid. She ain't gonna get them cut off.
She laid her hands to the spindle.
The lay her hand to the spindle means she's sewing. She's sewing, making clothes and stuff. Read.
And her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor. Yea.
She real good to the poor, getting them stuff out of the garden, the poor people, helping the poor people, getting them rides if they need something to eat, feeding the poor people.
Yea.
What verse you at?
20.
Okay.
She reacheth forth her hands to the needy.
She look out for the poor and the needy, do something for the poor and needy.
She is not afraid of the snow for her household.
Why come she ain't afraid of the snow in the household? Because she gonna pay her heat bill. She gonna make sure that heat on in the winter time.
For all her household are clothed with scarlet.
It's red, clothed with scarlet, got different colors. It's nice and clean.
She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple.
That's right. Got the best of the material, not the generic stuff.
Her husband is known in the gates.
He known in the gates. Everybody know he got a good wife. He known in the gates. Man, that man got a good wife. That man got a good woman.
When he sitteth among the elders of the land.
When he's sitting around in the land popping corn and talking, everybody know he got a good. The world know.
She maketh fine linen.
She making fine linen.
And selleth it.
And she sell it. Because that's her occupation.
And delivereth girdles unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time.
That's how she make her living, by sewing and making clothes.
She openeth her mouth with wisdom.
She talk with wisdom. She ain't talking like no fool. She talk with wisdom, nice and humble.
And in her tongue is the law of kindness.
Kindness, nice.
She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness.
She makes sure her household is together. She ain't slow and hesitating and procrastinate. She don't do that. She get it done.
Her children arise up and call her blessed.
Her children know they're blessed. That's when I could testify and brag on my mama. I had the best things in life. I had all the Converse, all the colors of the Converse gym shoe. We stayed in the shack, and I went to school. I'm in the top 5 in the dressing. Had Session, Bonjours, Sergio Valentes, and Sassons, and Calvin Klein, when them was out in the 80s. Boy, I was suited and booted. Kept me right. Read.
Her husband also, and he praiseth her.
He praised her, the husband brag on her. He telling everybody how good his wife is. He telling the world, I got a good wife. I don't go without no meal. I ain't got to worry about, I can go to work. I can go to jail. I can go anywhere. I ain't got to worry about nobody in my house. Come on, I got a good woman. She ain't gonna never cheat on me. Read.
Many daughters have done virtuously,
Many daughters have done virtually. They got a whole bunch of them out there that done virtually. But watch this.
but thou excellest them all.
But you over all of them, mama. Mama, I love you. You over all your sisters. Only one come closer to you is Ain't Queen. But you over all your sisters. Read.
Favor is deceitful,
Favor is deceitful,
and beauty is vain.
and beauty is vain. Beauty ain't worth two dead flies, because beauty is on the skin deep.
But a woman that feareth Yahweh,
A woman that fear Yah.
she shall be praised.
What? That's what I'm talking about. I praise the woman that fear Yah.
Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates.
In the gate. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Versus woman ain't gonna, she gonna do you good all her life, not some of her. But now, let me answer my brother. Boy, to go to Proverbs 7. Now, let me show you somebody that ain't no good. Ain't no good. Let me show. Go to Proverbs 7. Watch this, y'all. Pay attention. Proverbs 7 and 5. You tell me if this is a good woman or not. You tell me if this is a virtuous woman. Read 7 and 5.
Proverbs chapter 7, verse 5, that they may keep thee from the strange woman.
Stay away from the strange woman. That's the opposite. That's a Gentile woman. Stay away from her.
From the stranger which flattereth with her words.
Flat with her word, talking nice.
For at the window of my house I looked through my casement.
This is a strange woman looking out the window. What's she doing? Read.
And beheld among the simple ones.
And I see a simple one out there.
I discern among the youths.
I just found among the youths.
A young man void of understanding.
I see a young man void of understanding. He ain't got back sense.
Passing through the street near her corner.
Passing through the street in her corner. But she looking out the window, y'all. Watch this.
And he went the way to her house.
He went by her house, to her house.
In the twilight.
In the twilight, man, it was 12 o'clock at night. Twilight night.
In the evening.
In the evening.
And the black and dark night.
In the black and dark night. That's where they start cheating on you, in the night.
And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of a harlot.
This woman met this man. She dressed up like a whore in a talent.
And subtle of heart.
Right, subtle or slick. Means she was a slick hoe.
She is loud and stubborn.
Loud and stubborn. Everybody knows she a hoe. Yeah, she's loud and stubborn. When you turn the corner, that's the only mouth you hear is her mouth running.
Her feet abide nigh in her house.
She ain't never at home. She ain't never at the house. Always in the streets. Read.
Now is she without, now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner.
She waiting on every corner. Every time you look up, you see her on every corner. Read.
So she caught him and kissed him.
She called him and kissed him.
And with the impudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me.
I got peace offering with me.
This day have I paid my vows.
This day I paid my vows.
Therefore came I forth to meet thee.
I came forth to meet you.
Diligently to seek thy face.
To seek your face. I ain't looking for your cousin or your brother. I'm looking for you.
And I have found thee.
And I found you.
I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry.
I have decked my bed with tapestry. Clean up my house. Put with them dry sheets on it. And have it smelling good. I done did it for you, baby. Read.
With carved works.
With carved works.
With fine linen of Egypt.
With fine linen of Egypt.
I have perfumed my bed with myrrh.
I perfume my bed with them dry sheets. Perfume my bed with perfume. So I can smell good for you, baby. Read.
Aloes and cinnamon.
Aloes and cinnamon.
Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning.
Come and let us have sex until the sun come up. Let us have sex till the sun come up till in the morning, y'all.
Let us so lace ourselves with loves.
Let us set up for love. Let us get it on. Mother Gay say, let's get it on. Make love, baby. Let's get it on and on. Sugar, let's get it on. Read.
For the good man is not at home.
The good man ain't at home. The good man going on a journey. My husband ain't here. Read.
He was going on a long journey.
He going on a long journey.
He had taken a bag of money with him.
And took a bag of money with him. The book providence, y'all. I know y'all didn't know this was in here. Read.
And will come home at the day appointed.
And he coming home January 12 at 5 o'clock. He'll be home the same time I told. So we ain't worried about getting busted and caught up, because he going on a long journey. He gonna be gone a whole week. And boy, you can take me up for a whole week. Listen, so when you get home, when the husband gets it, so she don't even want you to touch her. Keep reading.
With her much fair speech, she caused him to yield.
With her mouth, she caused him to yield. He listened to her like Eve listened to the serpent in the Garden of Eden. Read.
With the flattering of her lips, she forced him.
With her family lips, you come on, you old scared. Now I told you my husband, he in St. Louis, in Texas. He ain't coming back for a whole week. You scared? Come on, let's go. Read.
He goeth after her straightway.
He go with her anyway.
As an ox goeth to the slaughter.
There's an ox go to the slaughter. Don't know he gonna get his head knocked off.
Or as a fool to the correction of the stocks.
That's right.
Till a dart strike through his liver.
To a dart straight through his liver.
As a bird hasted to the snare, and knoweth not that it is for his life. Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth. Let not thy heart decline to her ways.
Don't let your heart decline to her ways.
Go not astray in her paths.
Don't go down her block. Don't even go to her house. Don't dare have nothing to do with her. Read.
For she hath cast down many wounded.
She have had many men killed. The man catches a woman in the house. He killed a man. Bam. Leave her alive. She cast down many guys in penitentiary about a woman.
Yea, many strong men have been slain by her.
Yeah, the many strong men been slain by this type of woman, by this kind of woman. All kind of men in penitentiary. Yeah, man, I caught somebody in my house last night. They gave me 20 years. You killed her? No, I just killed him. Read.
Her house is the way to hell.
Her house is the way to hell. The book said her house is the way to hell.
Going down to the chambers of death.
Going down to the chamber of death. Now, I'm ready for comment and question. I said I'm ready for comment and questions. Talk back to me. Talk. I said I'm ready for comment and question now. That's right. Wife, hallelujah. That's right. Oh, okay. Oh, let me read this out loud. Shabbat shalom to the whole house of Israel. Great lesson, Moray. I thank y'all for my virtuous wife. Hallelujah. I see your walking stick. Where can I find one like that? Oh, brother, I have to holler at Aaron Harley. He the one that had this made for me. I have to holler at the brother, and I'll give you the brother phone number next week, and so he can get one, man. I'm going to holler at the brother Aaron Harley for you, because he the one got this stick for me. Yeah. So I'll get back with you. I'll get the phone number and give it to you next week. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I know y'all virtuous on here. To put up with me, to listen to me, you got to be a virtuous woman. Your Ryan Lease and Chocolate, hey, all y'all, yes, right. Put them, all the virtuous women, put it up there. Say, I'm a virtuous woman. I'm a virtuous woman. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Chocolate Candy. Oh, okay. Well, how did he get here then? I ain't never lied. That was all about sex. I ain't finna argue and debate you about that, because he can believe what he want to believe. That's his opinion. It's all about sex in the Garden of Eden. They sin with their vagina and that pole down there. So I ain't finna argue with this man about that. But I want all the virtuous women to put y'all thing up here. I know chocolate candy. Let me see who else was it? Uriah Leash. Miss Raw One Love. I know you on here. And that's right. I believe that. Because anytime the women listen to me and follow me and put up with me, because I barbecue and roast. And boy, only a virtuous woman going to put up with a barbecue and a roast. A wicked woman going to do this. See, a wicked woman going to run. That's right. A wicked woman got to go because she feeling guilty. She feeling some kind of way. I hurt her feelings. Well, don't be ashamed of what you is and what you do. Your feelings ain't nothing. You supposed to say, yeah, I said it. I give it away for free. That's what you're supposed to say. Don't never be ashamed of what you do or who you is. Don't go in the closet and hide and say, I don't do that. And that's all you do. Lie. No, be 100. I like women that's 100. I had a couple of them. Oh yeah, let me tell y'all this. Say shit you do. Okay, listen. This boy, it was funny. This about 10 to 15 years ago. So I got a cousin, right? He worked for the housing authority. He had a master key to everybody's house in the project. So he working in there. So this one woman, her man he went to the store. He walking now. He ain't driving. So he was up there fixing the sink. And so she looking out the window, bent over. And he having sex with her from the back. And he married to my cousin. And then she said, he coming. My cousin say, my homie say, I'm coming too. And boy, I laughed. He said, when she said he come, he said, I'm coming too. And all three of them came. Boy, I'm talking about that was a cold lick. Boy, my side was hurt. I was laughing so hard. Did I tell my cousin? Hell no, I ain't tell her. That's that man prerogative in this bit. I ain't finna tell on no other man. Yeah, they had been getting married for 30-something years. And he worked in the housing authority, had a key, and he was messing with the girl. And like I say, they looking out because she got to look for him. She ain't trying to get busted. And they ain't number one way in and one way out. It's up the stairs and down there go a door. Ain't no back door. And boy, look, he tan up. And then she say, he coming. He said, I'm coming too. And boy, all three of them came. Boy, I laughed. Boy, up till I had tears in my eyes and my side was hurt. Boy, I was tore behind that. Yeah. You just. Okay. Will Phillips say she 100. Yep. Like I say, I believe truly these women on here, they are virtuous women. Because with how I talk, they ain't talking like me. I ain't sugarcoating it. I ain't adding. I ain't taking from the book. Yeah. Oh, Lena, you got to give them the benefit of the doubt now. You just can't say they ain't. Any woman that fear Yah, that's right. You fear Yah and praise Yah and you serve Yah, you virtuous. That's right. You virtuous. Yeah, he say ain't none though. He just said ain't none. Lena's ought to say ain't no virtuous women. And that's a lie. And can you turn a whore into a housewife? Yes. I'm going to show you what the book says. Let me prove to y'all that a hoe can become a virtuous woman. But she got to change though. That's right. Getting down on these Hebrew sisters. And you don't want to get, just because you surrounded by hoes where you live at, hey, don't make the ones on here the same thing. Yeah, you can find a virtuous woman. Let me see. Can we use a microwave? I don't, brother. I don't use no microwave. No, I don't use no microwave on no Sabbath day. No. Hey, bro, you still on here? I don't see Wolfie on here. Mark Anthony, none of the takers on here. Is Tommy on here? All the guys I talked to yesterday, they say he was gonna be on here. I don't see none of them on here. That's a shame. Told me a lie before my face. Well, he just saying that because he ain't never had no virtuous woman. Most men that ain't never had no good woman, they gonna say a woman ain't no good because they ain't never had no good one. But you got to talk to men that had good ones. Oh yeah, you can turn a hoe into a housewife, but she gonna be tired. When she get tired of being a hoe, then she ready to settle down and do the right thing. But she got to be tired, sick of being tired. Just, when you get tired of something, you'll change and stop. But let me show you in Ezekiel that you can do it. Now it's rare. I ain't saying all. I ain't saying majority, but it's real rare. It's rare. There you go, Will fella. That's right. You ain't no good man. Oh boy. What I say? Let me think where I want to go now. Ezekiel. Yeah, let me go to Ezekiel. Now, let me show y'all that you can turn a hoe into a housewife. Ezekiel 33 and start at the let me see, 11th verse.
Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 11.
Listen to this.
Send to them, as I live, saith Yahweh Elohim.
Yahweh said,
I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked.
I don't have no pleasure with killing people. I don't want to kill the wicked, but I will. I don't want to, but I will though. Read.
But that the wicked turn from his way and live.
All the wicked got to do is stop giving a pussy away, stop selling it, stop doing what's wicked and wrong, getting head jobs up. All she got to do is change her ungodly, dirty, nasty ways, y'all. The book said it. Read.
Turn ye from your evil ways.
Turn from your evil ways, letting everybody screw you. Stop that. Read.
For why will ye die?
Why would you go to hell and die for being a hoe?
O house of Israel.
Talking to us, the children of Israel.
Therefore, thou son of man, say unto the children of thy people, the righteousness of the righteous shall not deliver him in the day of his transgression.
In the day of his transgression?
As for the wickedness of the wicked, he shall not fall thereby in the day that he turneth from his wickedness, neither shall the righteous be able to live for his righteousness in the day that he sinneth. When I shall say to the righteous, that he shall surely live,
he gonna surely live.
If he trust to his own righteousness and commit iniquity, all his righteousness shall not be remembered. But for his iniquity that he hath committed, he shall die for it.
He should die for it.
Again, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die.
When I say to the prostitute or the hoe, you should surely die because you wicked. Because that's a wicked thing when you screwing everybody.
If he turn from his sin.
If you stop getting your pussy away.
And do that which is lawful and right.
And do what's lawful and right in the eyes of Yah. Because that ain't lawful and right in Yah. That's wrong. Read.
If the wicked restore the pledge, give again that he had robbed, walk in the statutes of life, without committing iniquity, he shall surely live, he shall not die.
Read. Now watch this.
None of his sins that he hath committed shall be mentioned unto him.
None of your sins that you did, woman, ain't gonna be mentioned when you stop, change, and start serving Yah.
He hath done that which is lawful and right, he shall surely live.
He should surely live.
Yet the children of thy people say,
Okay, in other words, if you change and stop, then the Almighty have mercy on you. But you have to change and stop your wicked ways. That's how she can become a righteous, virtuous woman, when she stopped 100% and dedicated to Yah and her man. Then she can change. Yeah, but that's a if she do it, and it's rare. It's like finding the needle in a haystack. Yeah. So, yeah, it can be done. It's not like it's impossible. It's not like it can't happen. Yes, it can happen. But when she find Yahweh and a good husband, a good man, then the Almighty ain't gonna think about it, because you didn't change. Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, something else just came to me. Let me get this one here. Okay, this is the one I want too. Go to 18 and 18 and 20. Yeah, this is gonna be a little colder than what I just read. 18 and 20, Ezekiel. Y'all get a whiff of this. 18 and 20.
Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 20. The soul that sinneth, it shall die.
Y'all would say the soul that sinneth is gonna die.
The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father.
Can't nobody say nobody.
Neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son.
Can't nobody say nobody.
The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him.
Your own righteousness is gonna be up on you, not your cousin, your uncle.
And the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him.
And the wicked person gonna have to pay for their own sins. Everybody's wicked gonna pay for their. I can't help you, save you.
But if the wicked will turn from all his sins that he hath committed.
But if the wicked woman stop being a hoe, stop doing what she ain't supposed to be doing, if she stop
and keep all my statutes,
and you start keeping all Yahweh's statutes,
and do that which is lawful and right,
and do what's lawful and right in the eyes of Yah,
he shall surely live.
You gonna live.
He shall not die.
You ain't gonna die.
All his transgressions that he hath committed,
all her transgressions that she committed, she been a hoe for 20 years.
They shall not be mentioned unto him.
Yahweh said, I ain't gonna even mention what you used to do 20 years ago. That is irrelevant. That don't count. You love me now. Read.
And his righteousness that he have done, he shall live.
In your righteousness, you shall live.
Have I any pleasure?
We read.
Have I any pleasure at all that the wicked should die?
I don't have no pleasure of the wicked dying. I don't want no wicked person to die. I want everybody to be saved. Everybody. Okay, that's all I needed. Okay, go to Leviticus. Y'all only say TV 100 say Leviticus chapter 15, 16, 18. Leviticus chapter 15, verse 16 through 18.
Leviticus chapter 15, verse 16. And if any man's seed of copulation go out from him, then he shall wash all his flesh in water and be unclean until the even.
And copulation is cum or sperm. That's talking about cum and sperm come out of man.
And every garment and every skin wherein is the seed of copulation shall be washed with water.
That's right. You got to wash that. Get that cum off of there.
And be unclean until the even.
And you be unclean until the even. That's right, brother.
The woman also with whom men shall lie with seed of copulation, they shall both bathe themselves in water and be unclean until the even.
That's right. And have sex. That's right. You got to clean that up. Clean that up. That's right. That's right. You're right, brother. Y'all only 100. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Now, anybody else got any more comment or question? No. Yeah. Unclean on the Sabbath day. Yeah, you're right. Unclean on the Sabbath day. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm sorry, sister. All right. Yeah. I'm sorry. I be getting y'all mixed up. Yeah, that's a sister. Yeah, yeah. I think they run. They scared to death. They ran today. I ain't hit too many people comment. See, this book will break it off in you. This a cold book here, boy. This book cut everybody. Cut me, y'all, and everybody. Anything slick wrong you doing, it's gonna cut you. Oh, there go Miss Rod One Love. No, sir. Michelle Obama ain't no virtuous woman because she don't love Yah. She don't know Yah. She can't be no virtuous woman. She don't love Yah, don't know Yah. No, you can't never be virtuous if you don't know nothing about Yah. Only virtuous women know something about Yah. Oh yeah, sure was. Yep. I forgot about her. Samson mother was. Yep, you sure right. Yep, I forgot about her. You sure right. Yep. Matter of fact, let me go get some on that. Let's find Samson mama right quick. Let me see. Yep, you sure right. Go to 13:1. Hold on. Yep. Let's read. Go to Judges chapter 13 and 2. Yeah, you're right, sister. I sure forgot about her. 13:2.
Judges chapter 13, verse 2. And there was a certain man and there was a certain man of Zorah of the family of the Danites, whose name was Manoah, and his wife was barren, and bare not. And the angel of Yahweh appeared unto the woman, and said unto her, Behold now, thou art barren, and bearest not, but thou shalt conceive, and bear a son. Now therefore beware, I pray thee, and drink not wine nor strong drink, and eat not any unclean thing. For, lo, thou shalt conceive, and bear a son, and no razor shall come on his head. For the child shall be a Nazarite unto Elohim from the womb, and he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hand of the Philistines.
And the reason why I forget because it don't say her name, it just say woman. It mentions the husband name, but it don't mention the wife name, Manoah. Yeah, it mentions his name, Greed.
Then the woman came and told her husband, saying, A man of Elohim came unto me, and his countenance was like the countenance of an angel of Elohim, very terrible. But I asked him not whence he was, neither told he me his name. But he said unto me, Behold, thou shalt conceive and bear a son, and thou drink no wine nor strong drink, neither.
Yeah, I already said Esther. Yeah, I know Esther was one. We read it. You must want on here. We read about Esther. I already covered her. Yeah, but I forgot to cover Samson mama. Yeah, she was a virtuous woman. Yeah.
neither.
Yeah. That's all I needed right there. Yeah. Virtuous women are those who keep the law. Yes, sir. Absolutely. And I'm assuming all these people on here do. Deborah, yeah, I read about Deborah. Yeah, we already talked. Only one I forgot is about Samson mama. Deborah, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I would say that too. Yeah. Noah's wife. You're right. Yeah. I forgot about her too. It don't mention Noah's wife name either. Yeah. Yep, I would say that too. Noah's wife was a virtuous woman. You're right. Yep, you're absolutely right. Y'all 100. Yep. Shalom, Rasta here. Yeah. Oh man, you on the late show now. It's almost over with. Dinah. Oh man, yep. Dinah was a virtuous woman. Sure was. I forgot about that. Yep, Dinah was a virtuous woman, boy. You sure hit the nail on the head. Yep. Oh, Dinah. Let me see. Yep, you're right. Dinah was a virtuous woman. This is why. Let me see. I had her brother keep. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Right. Misuse her. That's right. You're right. That's right, Ben. Y'all. That's a blessing. Then that's right. Oh, I've been all right, Hebrew. I'm praising the mighty Yah. You know everything good. Yeah. Miriam. Yeah. Miriam. That's Moses' sister. Yeah, Moses' sister, Miriam. She actually was. Yeah, Miriam was a virtuous woman. I don't know how I forgot about her, but I did. But yeah, Miriam was one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I forgot about Miriam. That's Moses' sister. She was a prophetess. She sure was a virtuous woman. Hmm. Well, I forgot about, like I said, there's a couple of them I forgot about, but she right. This sister right about Miriam, about Samson's mother. Yep. Hmm. Well, they post the word disciple only mean follower. So if you, yeah, disciple mean follower. That's right. Moses' wife. Her name was what was Moses' wife's name? Was it Zipporah? What was Moses' wife's name? Okay. Zipporah. Yeah, all right. Yeah, Moses' wife Zipporah was a virgin. Virgin was one. That's right. Judah Gladys. Yeah. Well, in my opinion, all these women to be following me on YouTube on this stage, and I believe they virtuous women because why? They serve Yahweh. They worshiping Yah. So I ain't finna sit up here and debate them and yeah, shit. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, and that's what you brothers supposed to do: give the women the benefit of the doubt. If you don't know something and you ain't 100% sure, you give them the benefit of the doubt. That's right. Hagar did. Yeah. So Hagar did right. That's another verb. That's right. Yep. All them women you just named, you hit the nail on the head. They are virtuous women. Yep. Author, a virtuous woman is a gift from the Holy Father to a righteous man. That's right. Yep. Mhm. Virtuous women are a gift from the Almighty, whom He loveth, and the Almighty will bless you with it. And you absolutely right, Petty Monroe. If your heart right, the Most High gonna bless you with one. That's right. Yep, you absolutely right. uh, I forgot all about that. He said, "Is Lena's Arthur circumcised yet?" The brothers and sisters want to know if you circumcised, man. If you ain't got room to say nothing. If you ain't got circumcised, Lena's Arthur, you ain't got room to say nothing. A leg to stand on. You ain't worth two dead flies, boy. If you walking around here with that skin over that meat. Yeah. Hey, Lena's Arthur, they asked you, was you circumcised? I always felt like a virtuous woman would not have to define who and what she is. It's known by her character and ooh, boy, you said a mouthful, y'all. That's right. Her action gonna speak louder than the word. Her characteristics, that's right. Charisma, all that's gonna show. All that, yeah. So you ain't got to live in the same house, boy. You gonna know and see. That's right. That's right. Y'all, Israel said a mouthful. Yeah. Yep. I guess he got him. He right. Uh huh. Yeah. But in my lifetime, I ain't seen no lot of. Yeah. Yeah. They just ask you a simple question, Leans, are you circumcised? Yes or no, brother? That's all you got to say. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, that's most of them. We ain't talking about most. We talking about a few of them. Yeah. No, he didn't want to answer that. Hey, brother, hey, Leans Arthur, if you ain't circumcised, you ain't got no business open your mouth talking about nothing. Only man can talk is the one that's circumcised. If I say you circumcised, they won't know that. If you ain't even in the covenant if you ain't got circumcised, the Almighty ain't studying you. A virtuous woman cannot be with an earth. Ooh, sister, you said it. Oh boy, you got barbecue. Ooh, boy, they barbecuing you. That's right. A righteous woman ain't got no business with no uncircumcised man. You just said it. That's right. I believe that. Yeah, you're right. Lisa always pointing the finger. Yeah, he do that, don't he? I just realized he always point the finger, but when you ask him, will he work on the Sabbath for $5 million an hour, he won't answer that. Then you ask him, is he circumcised? He won't answer that. Man, come on now. You got to keep it real now. You got to keep it real, Lena's out there now. You got to keep it 100, man. If you work on the Sabbath, just say, yeah, man, I'll do it because I ain't ready. And just say, man, no, I ain't circumcised because I ain't had no money, ain't had time, I forgot. Any excuse. Just tell the truth. Any excuse. We don't care about the excuse. Did you do it? Yeah. Oh man, go ahead. You gonna tell me you ain't never ate that Kentucky Fried Chicken? Lena's you ain't never ate no piece of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Now you know I ain't finna believe that. Black folks love chicken. And boy, I know you done been there. You ain't finna tell me you ain't never ate no Kentucky Fried Chicken. Because back then, 20 years ago, that's the best chicken on earth. They messed up now, but 20, 30 years ago, man, that chicken was fire. That chicken was fire. I ain't gonna lie to you, sugarcoated. Boy, Kentucky Fried Chicken had some of the best chicken in the world 30 years ago.
Shit.
Okay, George Glass comment. I ain't there yet. Still under construction. But I will. But I am well on my way. Okay. That's right. That's right. Uh-huh. Yeah. No, I know it ain't got nothing to do with the subject. Well, somebody asked, was you circumcised? And you point your finger, you barbecuing the women, talking about ain't no virtuous women and this and that and that and that. So everybody want to know, will you work on the Sabbath for $25 million? I mean, they want. What you mean, womanish? We're trying to say she had a sex change. What you mean by womanish? Oh yeah, I've been circumcised. When I come home from the doctor, my mama circumcised me in 1967. Yeah, I've been circumcised. Me and all my brothers. Me and all my brothers. Yeah, we all circumcised. Yeah. Boy, this bad. Like I say, he loved to point the finger. Hey man, she right. He love to point the finger, but when somebody asks you a question about yourself, boy, you backpedal. You change the subject, backpedal. Yeah. Yeah, you beat around the bush. That's what most people do when they're guilty. They beat around the bush. Yeah. Yeah, some women do. You're right. Now you just said you're right, but not all women like money more than y'all. You're right. Some women. You can't say all women. Just some women like money more than y'all. Not all of them now. That's a lie. That's a cold lie you just told. If you say all women love money over y'all, no sir. That's a lie. That's a cold lie. Right. Money don't make you blessed, but how many people you are employing. You think all women love money over y'all?
What?
All women?
No.
Okay. Oh, I believe you, brother. I don't doubt that. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Yeah. Well, if they don't get circumcised before they die, they ain't got nothing coming. I don't care how righteous you is. I don't care how many times you kept the Sabbath. How much you don't eat pork. If you ain't circumcised before you die, the Almighty gonna knock your head off. Everything you doing now don't count. That's the first thing you got to do. A man have to enter into the covenant. You cannot enter into the covenant without being circumcised. That's mandatory for all men. So whatever you doing don't mean nothing to y'all. Nina's author, I don't wear makeup. Okay. What if a man is circumcised but does not keep the Sabbath? That's right. He gonna get barbecued. But he gonna get barbecued too. He gonna get rolled. But the first thing a man got to do is go get that meat, go get that surgery did. Go to Genesis 17. Let me show y'all how important circumcision is. Go to Genesis 17 and start at the first verse. Well, that's because you ain't never been around none. See, this a man in his author ain't never been around no virtuous woman. Evidently, his mama wasn't virtuous. His sister wasn't virtuous. See, I got virtuous women in my family, and I know some. So for him to say, Well, he might not know none. Was your mama virtuous? My mama was. He said he don't know none. Was your sister virtuous? Was your grandmama virtuous? My great grandmama was virtuous.
Genesis chapter 17, verse 1.
Now let me show the people about how important circumcision is. Read.
And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, Yahweh appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty Elohim, walk before me.
Walk before me mean do everything I say.
And be thou perfect. And I will make my in thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly. And Abram fell on his face, and Elohim talked with him, saying, As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee. And I will make thee exceeding fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed after thee and their generations for an everlasting covenant, to be an Elohim unto thee and to thy seed after thee. And I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for an everlasting possession, and I will be their Elohim. And Elohim said unto Abraham, Thou shalt keep my covenant, therefore, thou and thy seed after thee and their generations. This is my covenant which ye shall keep between me and you and thy seed after thee. Every man child among you shall be circumcised.
It said every man child among you should be circumcised. That's talking about all men, not some men, not a few men, not most. All men. Read.
Ye shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin, and it shall be a token of the covenant betwixt me and you. And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised among you, every man child in your generations. He that is born in the house or bought with the money of any stranger, which is not of thy seed. He that is born in thy house, and he that is bought with thy money, must needs be circumcised.
Must need to be circumcised. Mean it's mandatory.
And my covenant shall be in your flesh for everlasting covenant.
And the covenant is going to be inside your penis. The covenant is down there.
And and the uncircumcised and the uncircumcised man child whose flesh of his foreskin is not circumcised.
And the flesh of the uncircumcised man's skin is not circumcised. What?
That soul shall be cut off from his people.
That soul going to be cut off from among his people.
He hath broken my covenant.
He have broken Yahweh covenant. That's it. When you break Yahweh covenant and ain't circumcised, boy, he going to knock your head off. That's right. That's right. You're right, sister. Ain't no virtuous woman in the church house. That's right. Man, go ahead on. Let's talk about the husband. Yeah, they looking for somebody that can help them. Why wouldn't it be? Every man wants somebody, the man to help them. Would they looking for somebody that can't help them? No. Shit. If I was a woman, I wouldn't want no man that couldn't help me either. Bills got to be paid, insurance got to be paid, gas got to be put in the car, for food on the table. Responsibility come with that. A man supposed to have responsibility and bills in his name. Some people say if you ain't no man till you get some bills put in your name. Well, I must have been a man. I was 18, 19, because I had been had bills in my name. It is the law to take care of your wife. That's right. Yeah. Every woman on this earth want a man to help them financially and in the bed. Both place, take care of home and take care of the bedroom. All women want that. Shit. And I don't blame them. Oh, man, you on the late show, Hebrew. Go ahead on, man. You might well go back to bed. Or you go wash your car again. Go back where you come from, Hebrew. Because if you just getting on here now, boy, look, I'm finna go and shut the door. Hebrew, how long you been on here, Hebrew? You might well go back out of town, man. You 2-3 hours late. And I told you 12 o'clock. Man, go ahead on, man. You capping, man. You might well not even watch it. You might well say, real, I forgot, man. Y'all who that ain't, hey, man, I wasn't studying you, man. I forgot, man. Any excuse, man. Tell a lie to me, man. Don't come back. Don't come on, got on here. His grandmother either. Oh, so husband is. Well, I disagree with that. Every woman looking for a helper. So, yeah. Now you got to go, hey, Wolfie, you got to go back and watch the beginning now, because you on the late show for real. You super late. Yeah. Hey, Lena Zata, until you answer the question, man, we ain't gonna even listen to nothing you say. They ask you, was you circumcised? All you got to do is say yes or no. It's a real simple question. We ain't gonna get mad at you because you ain't circumcised. That's your prerogative. He loved to talk. He doesn't sound logical. No. He got common sense though. He know all women want somebody to take care of them. Shit, that's what they supposed to do. Yeah. What you need him for? Mm-hmm. Okay, what is the truth then, Lena? You say you deal with truth. What is the truth? Miss Rod, one love, 100. What is your truth, Lena Zata? Everybody on here supposed to be dealing with truth. What is your truth? Hey, Wolfie, you have any comment or question? Why men have a problem taking care of their women? I don't know. They retarded. Anytime a man don't want to take care of home, he retarded. That should make him feel good taking care of home. So, Linda, you ain't never had no good woman in your life? Oh, okay. Hey, you done missed it though. I done popped all the corn, man. All the corn done been popped, man. I ain't got no more to pop. Okay, go to Exodus 21 and 10. That's right. Okay, it ain't about that. You right. You right. It ain't about that. Let's go back to the virtuous woman. He right about that. We're gonna leave it alone. Read what Exodus 21 and 10. Ron taught.
Exodus chapter 21, verse 10. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall not he diminish?
That's right. That's right. He supposed to take that. Take care. Take care home. There you go. You just said it, Ron Tour. Yep. Teach. And my mom finally took my grandson to the doctor to get the circumcised. Praise the mighty Yah. Procedure done. And they gave him cream to use for 6 weeks. And if it don't work, surgery next. Okay. Okay. Now I ain't gonna talk about circumcision because I already made a video about that. I already talked about circumcision. Well, no, I ain't gonna talk about it. No, I'm gonna talk about good men. The men that's good and the ones that ain't. I ain't gonna talk about no circumcision because I already made a video about about the circumcision. You know, I say the truth, women now there, but not all of them, Lena's out there. Yes, you're right. All of them ain't, but some women is stubborn. That virtuous woman ain't stubborn though. That virtuous woman not arrogant and stubborn. No, sir. Yeah, so you tell the truth and lies. All women is not stubborn. Just the majority of them, or some of them, or most of them, but not all of them now. Where we go with that all, we can't never put no all in the book. You can't say all this and all that. Yeah. All women do this. No, they don't. All men do that. No, they don't. Ain't no all doing nothing. Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm gonna talk about the men. I'm gonna barbecue the men next week. Yes, sir. I'm gonna barbecue the men next week. I'm gonna talk about the good men. What is a good man? And what is a man that ain't worth 2 dead flies? You understand me? Yep. That's right. We should be. That's right. Help each other. That's what it's all about. Yep. You study talking about all that don't fit everybody, man. I'm trying to tell you, you got to say the majority, or most, or few, but not all. You can't use the word all. You start lying when you say all. All women this, all women that, all men this, all men that. That's a lie. The Bible would have never said who could find a virtuous woman. If it wasn't none, it wouldn't have never said that. It said it because he knows some out there. You just got to find it. But they there. You looking in the wrong places. You ain't gonna find them in church. You ain't gonna find them at the bar. You ain't gonna find them at them places. Okay, well, you title to your own opinion, bro. Yeah. I ain't gonna say you is or ain't. All I know, if you don't get circumcised before you die, the Almighty gonna knock your head off. I'm gonna say that. But I ain't gonna sit up here and judge you, say you righteous or wrong, because I don't know what you do. I believe you keep the commandments and law, because you wouldn't be dealing with me all these years. Me and Linus out there, he been coming on here for years. I done made a video about him. Yeah, so we've been. Yeah, you supposed to. I hate lies, so I'm righteous. Yeah. Well, anybody righteous is supposed to hate lies. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. No, next week I'm gonna put the men. I'm gonna talk about the good men and the wicked men. Oh, you talking about me or Lena Zoc? And Lena said he a good man. He patting himself on the back, y'all. He a good man. But you say ain't no good. You say ain't no virtuous women there. A virtuous woman gonna say the same thing about you. Ain't no good men. If ain't no virtuous women, ain't no good men. In his own eyes, yes, right. Hey, everybody in their own eye. Hold on. Let me get some on that. I'm glad you said that. In their own eyes. Let me show you what the book say about your own eyes. Okay, let's go to Proverbs 12. Boy, you just said something, Chucky. You open the door for this corn. Go Proverbs 12 and 15. Watch what it say, y'all. Boy, this funny right here.
Proverbs chapter 12, verse 15.
What it say?
The way of a fool is right in his own eyes.
The way of a fool is right in his own eyes. All fools think they right.
But he that hearken unto counsel is wise.
That's the one that's wise that hearken to counsel. So sometimes if you think you right, you a fool when you think you right. Now read it again. This what she talking about, Lena Zockner.
The way of a fool is right in his own eyes.
A way of a fool is right in his own eyes. He think in his own eyes he right. The world say you ain't nothing, but in your eyes you the best thing that ever happened. You Michael Jordan. Read.
But he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise.
That's the one that's wise. Boy, that's it. Okay, then it's let me see. Okay, well that's good, brother. Keep up the good work. I give him credit for that. He say love the law and then keep it. So we got to give him credit right there. Lennox, do you get the circumstance that Almighty is going to keep this virtuous woman from you from being because you are unclean, right? And you don't deserve a gift. I agree with that, Petty Monroe. You popping corn. Okay, Lennox, you must keep all laws to be blessed with a righteous woman. You need to lead your house in righteousness. If you are in error, a virtuous woman cannot dwell with you. Chop, chop. Oh, they barbecuing you now, Lena. Yeah. Hey, at the end of the day, Lena, you got to get circumcised, man. I mean, ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. You got to get circumcised, man. And what's so hard? I help you pay for it. I tell you what, Lena, I'll send half the money to get you circumcised. I'll do that on the strength. If you want to get circumcised, you come up with your half and I'll send you the other half. That's how bad I want you to get circumcised. Ain't nobody gonna help you. Ain't nobody gonna tell you that. Lenzard, do you want to get circumcised? You want me to send you half the money and you go and get it did? Now, I don't want you to send you half the money and you go buy some crack with it or some marijuana or some alcohol, some anything. Some pair of shoes, a pair of pants. Don't do me like that, man. Keep it 1,000. If I send you the money, I want you to get circumcised because this was fun. Now, if you do anything other than get circumcised with that money, the Almighty going to knock your head off. Now, I bet you that. If I send you half of my money for being circumcised and you go play a game and do anything other than what you're supposed to do with that money, Almighty gonna knock your head off because you told a lie. Now, if you really want to get circumcised, I'll help you. I'll send you half the money, but you got to get it done. Did you help me with it? So if you want to give me a little money with it?
Not my money.
Yeah, my son said he ain't studying. Hey, I asked my son, I said, man, you gonna help me on the bed to get the bed money? He said, no, sir. He ain't studying, Lila. He said he can give you his money. But I'll help you though, brother. But it saying he is righteous and uncircumcised. No, right. Yeah. Hey, Lenzard, I just asked my son, will he give me some money on your circumcision? He hesitated. He said, nah, I ain't gonna give you my money. I ain't give you my money. See, that's how righteous I am. That's how bad I want you to get circumcised. I ain't no hater. I'm a congratulator and a participator. Never a hater. Say what you want. I ain't no hater. I help out. Now, if you really, really, really want to get circumcised and ain't lying and playing no games and capping, you can get it done. But you got to come over half of it and don't be lying to me. Talking about, oh, it costs this when it costs that. Don't do that to me. I may knock your head off. Now, Lena's Arthur, what you got to say about that? No, I ain't gonna let them talk down on you, sister. I ain't gonna let them talk down on you. Because I'm saving all the virtuous women. Okay, who tell you I'm not? I don't know if you is or ain't. I'm just saying, if you ain't, I don't know what's going on with you. Teach, I need to talk to you, and can you give me your number in time to call? Yeah, my number 618-203-4182. Brother, I'm not saying you is or ain't. I don't know. I'm saying if you're not circumcised, I will help you on the bill. That's all I'm saying, brother. You know, if you is, cool. If you ain't, I help you. Yeah. Now that's love for a brother. Yeah, I'm gonna help. I'm serious as a heart attack. You think I'm gonna lie on the Sabbath day? You think I'm gonna tell this man I'm gonna do something I ain't gonna do? All I want him to do is stand up and be a man. He got to be 100 with me because my money good. I just don't want him to lie to me and tell me he got it done and he went about $1,000 pair of shoes, a mink coat, anything. You ain't gonna get circumcised, boy. I'm gonna kill you. Right? I really don't know what he is. So he acting like he ain't. So I'm offering to help him if he ain't, you know. But I'm finna leave that subject alone because he won't respond to nothing. Then nobody, I don't know if you is or not, brother. I just ask, if you're not, I will help you. That's all I'm saying, brother. That's all I'm saying. I don't know and don't care if you is or ain't, because that's between you and Yah. That's between you and the Most High. I don't care if you is circumcised or you ain't. It ain't gonna be no sweat off my back. It don't matter if he is or ain't. I don't care. I care, but I don't care. Meaning, if you ain't, I help you, and if you is, it's cool. Yeah, that's all. I just offer. I'm offering, man, because we're supposed to help our brothers and sisters when they're in need and help. If you got it, listen. Let me show you what it say. Let me see what this says. Let me find sticking up. Let's see if I can find something right quick. Oh, let me see. Most of you wicked men sit and watch the demon. Okay. I'm trying to find it right quick. Let me see. I can't. Let me see. Man, I can't. I'm about to go. I can't find prove it. Most of you men watch the. Well, I can't. I'm sick. I can't think right now. I can't. I'm gonna get ready to close out, brother and sister, because I can't find what I'm looking for. I can't even come to me. Well, I hope everybody got some out the lesson, and and I want to get ready to get honor the glory and worship the Yahweh by saying Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. But I forget. I can't even think right now. Yep. Okay. I'll see. Shabbat shalom, brothers and sisters. All right. Oh.